the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, then that down back, hold up and there. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. All the chronicles will be told, don't waste it. Up by the road, the stunt driver will hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Good fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, then different together. Breaking the barrier. What's the better time? 'Cause we can tick-tock, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Act like I don't care, why even bother? That's what I thought then, just another bluffer. Maybe you are right, wrote it on myself. I'd better stir up, it's time to break the spell. Walking on that line, I'm not alone, no more to be. Instead of being a quitter, stand up, don't persevere. Chit-chat, forget the link, break fast, slow, all the chronicles will be told. In the box of brain disappear, explode your lies beyond the total. Fast forward, many stories unfold. Don't say what you do, decide it. New face and never bring a big best. Don't waste it. Up by the road, the stunt driver will hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Go fire, lighting up the way. I will always be right here, nowhere far off. All that you gotta do, my friend, get off. Let go what holds us back. Take over, fit and different together, breaking the barrier. What's the better time? 'Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up.
Hello, hello. What's up, guys? What's up? Ocean, I do hope I do hope the heat is not killing you. I got hit with the tail end of that just yesterday, actually. When it was thunderstorming for you, I guess it was making its way westbound. I didn't get hit with it until later on that night, and then it's the subsequent day. So yeah, I'm getting affected by that. Actually, I had a power outage as well at one point. So yeah, but anyway, hopefully you're hanging in there, Ocean. Hopefully you're feeling better as well. But also, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened during the intro. Oh my goodness, Starlight. Thank you so much for the 12 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Starlight. Oh my God. I yeah. Good thing my mic was muted. Good thing my mic was muted during that intro bit. Otherwise, I would have lost it. Would have lost it with the mic unmuted. But Starlight, thank you so much. How's it going for you? What you got going on this week? Gonna catch up on some messages. Also, Rando, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Angel. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, good idea, Ocean. I hope you feel better. Yes, what Sam said. What Sam said, Ocean. I'm going to also, just
From
because
now
I'm
on, my name is Ains Ul Gown.
Huh?
You may call me Ains. If you have any objections, please voice them now.
Ains Ul Gown. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, or I hope TTS pronounced that correctly. But from now on, my name is Ains Ul Gown. You may call me Ains. If you have any objections, please voice them now. There you go, Alito. I don't know who that is, but thank you. I turned that into a Phoenix Wright reference, even though I'm pretty sure that's not what that comment was about. It did not. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey, Ice, my boy, I have a question. How can I make my character to be the first in the attack sequence? It's based on their speed stat, Arcatana. So if you look at if you look at Rin, for example, like Rin's kit and basically everything that Rin does, it's highly centered around her speed. So with characters like that, you're gonna be able to usually go first. But if you go into the in-game, actually, you know what? Why don't we just go into that and I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys as we're doing this. So if you're here, right? This is not the best example. I was here for the music, but if we go to any kind of like party configuration, can we actually just do that real fast? Like if we go to any kind of a party configuration, you should be able to see what order your units are being deployed as. So this is a good example. Yeah, this is actually a good example. Okay, so in this one we see Soy goes first, Joker goes second, Wonder goes third, and then On goes fourth, right? So you can kind of mix and match, and also the lead persona that you have, Arcatana, the lead persona that you're using also matters a lot. So if you have a fast leading persona, that will typically allow you to go quicker. I do think that has something to do with it. There's definitely different ways that you can go about it. Right now, I don't have all the tools available to me. But just know that usually you want your assist, buffing, and kind of characters to go first. And DPS characters are typically reserved at the tail end, so that way you can better configure your rotation. But hope that helps, Arcatana. May this luck stay with you through this stream. Thank you, Rando. Oh, nice impression. Was that really a nice impression? I don't know. I have no idea. Alito says it wasn't. Is that an Ice I see? That is an Ice you see, Shu. Also, Shu, it's been so long. How have you been? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going? I'm going to listen for the most of the time because I have to prepare for my party. Ooh, Sam's going to a party. Interesting. And work on fan art. What kind of party are you going to, Sam? Have I missed anything? Diego! Holy shit, Diego! Yes, sir. You missed a lot. You missed what did you miss? You missed the live Marian and YUI polls, which we will be going through a solid review on if you guys should poll for YUI and Marian today. But also, Diego, I took many hours of my life. Where the heck is it? I took many hours of my life, Diego, to finally do this. It's still not complete. I definitely didn't perfect everything. There's evidently a handful of songs that frankly feel kind of impossible, but what the? Oh, okay. I thought it wouldn't let me practice during like rainy days or something. But I did, for the most part, get full combo and triple star S rank on basically every song. But this is on easy mode, but there's a handful of them that I haven't done. So these are the ones on hard mode. I haven't been able to do it with Shadow Loop. Shadow Loop is really difficult. Everything else though, just Wake Up Your Hero. Wake Up Your Hero is freaking impossible. this song is absolutely impossible. I don't know how anyone can can actually make this a full combo. But maybe we can play some if we have time at the end of the day. But Diego, man, welcome back. Good to see you. Work's been keeping my man here busy. Also, Diego, if at all possible, do you think you could power level or grind up to level 40? We're really trying to push leaderboard rankings right now for the guild. Here, I'll kind of go to this as we talk about it. But as you guys have been, you guys probably already know, but we have been actively purging inactive guild members, and the way that we kind of go about it is essentially I take a look in the list. Like the first thing is the first thing I do is I go to Nightmare's Gateway, right? And I see, have you guys been putting up numbers on the board? Basically, have you been doing your guild raids? This is the first thing, okay? This is the first thing. And secondly, I'm really looking to, obviously, Icebreaker TV members and people that are active in the Discord. I really want to prioritize everyone there just because we hang out on and off stream. So I want to make the most out of that. And I want to give you guys like an opportunity to kind of stick around and play the game and enjoy it as much as I am, right? But I do understand some people dislike or kind of like shy away from gacha games as you guys go on. So because of that, we are definitely purging. Like I do want to make it welcome for both Discord members, but also new players looking to apply for the guild. And if we have like a really high ranking guild, which we're top 150 or 180 or something like that, which is beyond my expectations already. But the reality is like, yeah, we kind of have to keep an active guild. Otherwise the highly contributing members, I don't want to have them look at the members and then feel like, oh, they're kind of short. They're kind of getting the short end of the stick and results in leaving, right? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, anyways, I do kind of prioritize the guild, the Discord member folks, but also what your base level is. So if at all possible, get to the level 40 ASAP so you can join us in the guild raids. But also I'm looking at days inactive, right? So if you've been inactive for a long time and or you're below 40 and or you haven't done any guild raids, these are the members that I will be speaking with for the most part. And if I'm unable to contact you for whatever way, it is put up in the Discord. So typically speaking, I'll say like 3 or 4 days, 5 days tops. If we do get there and you are at 5 days of inactivity, then just be aware that we are purging members. All right. So just yeah, keep that in mind. But anyway, going back to the chat. Let's see. I'm not going to the one. I'm having one on Wednesday. Ooh, how to change Wonder speed. So I've been thinking about that for a long time, Daniel. I thought it was it's like a built-in thing in terms of Wonder's personas and base stats. Let me actually check on that because I'm not entirely sure if this is something that we can affect. But I did notice that when I use personas, when I have certain personas with the agility 3 or with the agility, you know what I'm talking about? Here, maybe I can showcase this to you guys here. Certain personas that Wonder uses has like a skill attached to it. I don't know if I can find a persona with that exact same loadout here, but I'll try my best to. Is there a speedy one here? No, there isn't. I think. Okay, right here. Perfect example. Let me go back here. So Kushinada here has an ability called Agility Master 3. Increases speed by 12, decreases defense by 8. So with this character in mind, you can slot Kushinada, which I highly recommend anyway, into slot 1. And as long as she's in slot 1, she will begin the battle phase using this base speed loadout. So as long as she's in slot 1, you can kind of use her, and then you can change personas after the fact if you want to as well. All right, so that's kind of like the idea you want to go about it. If you have a Wonder in like a buffing or a debuffing role, then this is highly desirable. However, in a lot of lightning teams, in a lot of lightning electric based teams where Wonder will actually be doing DPS, this is not always ideal. So it really depends on what you guys are trying to do with your teams. If you want to have Wonder be the first place in terms of speed and agility. And also, Kaz, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? I'm doing good, Shu. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Any tips for P5R Twin Quest? I had trouble getting Jack Frost from. I probably can if I really sit back and think about it. But right now I would say probably best just ask Google. I definitely use Google a lot for the Fusion Quest Angel. It may have not been an accurate impression, however, still a good one. Thank you, Rando. Oh my god, I love the MC's outfit. He has an electric guitar. Hell yeah, a bass guitar, as I've been corrected by Mr. B. But yeah, he's a guitar player. Did you tweak the input speed? Wait, what? did I tweet the input speed? What are you referring to, Diego? I might have missed. Oh, the input, the speed of the notes. I think I changed it down by like 0.5 or 0.1 of a notch. Just so I can like I have a fraction of a second more to read the notes as it comes in. But honestly, base speed or maybe like a minus 0.5. I think that's probably good. I want Wonder to move first. I have Mata Rukaja to improve the attack. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're probably using Oku. No. What's his name? Who's the guy with Mata Rukaja? He has a sword. That's all I know. He's got a sword. Damn it. I have this on my selection screen, but I don't remember the guy by name. Hold on. It's this one. Oh my god, I can't change it here? Come on. You gotta allow me to change it here, right? Nope, it doesn't allow me to change it here. Jesus. Oh, there we go. Okay, here, now we can change it. You are talking about this guy right here. This guy, right? Jikokuten. Cast Mata Rukaja on your whole party while buffing himself and buffing the main target. Yeah. This is a solid DPS buffing unit. For sure. It's tough. You're gonna have to use a lot of seals to kind of fuse. I'm not entirely sure which one, but you can in fact dump the correct seals on him. But honestly, if you have Kushinada, she learns it by default, I'm pretty sure. So just put Kushinada in slot 1 and Chikokuten in a separate slot, and this strategy will work out just as effectively. I love these. Thank you, Starlight. Thank you. I will after the stream, boss. Let's go, Diego. Can I get in, please? There you go. Arkatana, Discord, right there. Bam. What's your account name, Arkatana? If you send an invite to the Companion, I will see it. And also, I'm pretty sure if you are above 50, it's an auto accept. Let me double check that. Whoops. Double check. Yeah. So 50 is an auto accept. But yeah, let me know your Arkatana. Perfect. Very easy to remember. Let's go. Thank you, Arkatana. But if I fail, feel free to purge anyway. No, Diego, we must get you on the leaderboard. I shall assist you. Just let me know where I can help you out. Ice, can I post a video of what you're supposed to say in the pics and vids channel? Yeah, for sure, Alito. Thank you. Yo, Obro Games. What's up, Obro? Yo, it's good to see you, man. Obro, I know you are dedicated and loyal to another guild, which by the way, that just screams loyalty. So shout outs to you. But is there any way, Obro? Is there any way I can twist your arm at all to join Icebreaker TV? Because if there is, let me know in the Discord. Also, no pressure. Especially if your guild is active and you guys got a thriving community, don't let me be that guy. But I will throw it out there. Like I said before, I'm only on it for the story, so you can remove me. Yeah, I did, Lido. Thank you so much. Ice is a master. You're going to love OP2 for P5. What's OP2? What does OP2 stand for, Silver? I'm on ad. Oh, did you? How do I check? Unless you mean you're watching an advertisement, then that's a different story. But yeah, Arkatana Companion ID. It's here on the screen. Also in the bottom left-hand corner. It's also available in the Discord. Or when in doubt, you guys already know what's up. Just search Icebreaker TV. You can find it pretty easily. Yeah. I'll see if Arsene can join for the live for a sec. He does have work in a bit, but I'll try. Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you. Quick note, I tried to battle the twins. Didn't last at all. Yeah, there's I don't want to spoil anything, but let's just say you have to deal a similar amount of damage. Yeah. I don't want to spoil the boss fight. Yo, Jesse. What's going on, Jesse? Dude, welcome back. How you been, man? It's good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Ah ha ha! Thank you. Yes. Har. Yo, Jason in the building. What's going on, Jason? And not right now. Down the line, who knows though? Sounds good, bro. You know where to find me whenever you do change your mind. I can't beat Guild Boss. Wait, Silver. Don't you know everything about the Chinese version of the game already? How can you not be the Guild Boss? I find that kind of surprising, bro. Really? I posted a thing we're supposed to say. Thank you, Alito. Let's see. Done. So what I need to do, it says request full. Wait, what? Really? Really? Hang on, RK. 1 second. What the? No, it's 29 out of 30. Yeah, it's maybe there's a. Are you getting hit with the 24-hour cooldown, perhaps, Arcatana? I know the game allows you to only join a guild within. You have to have 24 hours after you leave your current guild. So maybe that's what's happening, or maybe my client is just lagging. That could be a possibility as well. Opening too. That's what I was thinking of. I thought you was talking about the anime opening. It says the requests are full. Really, the requests are definitely empty. Well, guys, I did speak with Kara this morning as well. So I don't know if this is like a glitch, but I will purge Kara now. I really did. It really hurts my heart to do it. But I did speak with her, and Kara-chan has said it is okay. So I'll make another slot here. Try again, but if that doesn't work, or RK, definitely try throughout the day. It eventually will work. All right, it eventually will work. But also, these are not reserved spots for any means. But I am auto accepting all level 50 and plus at the moment. All right. I'm doing all right. Good to hear you, Jason. What you been working on for the past week, Jason? Also, thank you for doing the shout out. Diego. Never mind, that answers my question. Jason has been playing Final Fantasy 14 online. Let's go. Currently up to the game on my laptop. Yes. So grinding with stream will be possible. Nice. Be right back. I have some choirs to do. I will be back. Sounds good, Alito. Will Drucker be around until the P5 event ends? Yes, Jason. I think there's how many weeks of that do we have left? It's actually a good time to check. We have 11 days. We have 11 days more of that event, Jason. Yeah. It doesn't let me assess full. Yeah, it might be a glitch in the client, RK. But yeah, try periodically throughout the day. And if it for whatever reasons get filled up again, hop in the Discord. I think you just hopped into the Discord, right, RK? Hop in the Discord. Just message me in the P5X general chat and let me know, and I'll actually reserve a spot for you. I'll set the auto join to level 99 until I see yours, and then I'll accept your request, and then I'll dial it back down to 50. Should I send you a pic? Yeah, drop a picture in the P5X general chat. I'll take a look at it as well. But I'm pretty sure it is like a in-game system glitch kind of thing. Yeah, hopefully that gets resolved soon. I've been playing a lot of P5X off stream and AFK Journey. Oh, I remember a game I used to play crazy called AFK Arena. I don't know if it's the same thing, but it sounds kind of similar, right? Oh, what level are you, by the way, Jason? Yo, Mr. B, welcome back, Mr. B. Dude, we missed you, man. How have you been? How has the shield slamming? I don't want to call you a menace, that'd be rude. But how has our shield slamming protector been, Mr. B? How are you doing, man? It's time to lock in. Yes, it is, Silver. Got your back, brother. I'm doing good, bro. Thank you, Jesse. Shout outs to Ice here, everyone. He is the best videos of all time. Show him some love and support. Oh, dude, thank you for the flowers, man. I appreciate that. You're so right. He's gonna be a famous streamer one day. Trust. Thank you, Brooklyn. Your videos of P5 strikers cracked me up after and you said who it is during this call. Oh yeah, it's the Zenkichi video. I remember that. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, peak soundtrack. Yeah, Persona games just got fantastic music all around, right? Gotta love it. The game is a Persona 5X. Persona 5, the Phantom X. Thank you, Brooklyn. Platform, it is available on so I'm playing it off Steam on my PC, but it's also playable on Android, on Apple, on basically any kind of modern-esque mobile device. Google Store, Apple Store, Steam, and then in the future coming to Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know what date that is though, specifically. I got your back, brother. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. Same company as AFK Arena. True, fair enough. Most likely once Joker's done, Yusuke's events should be up. Yeah, Yusuke is in fact coming next patch, and then soon to be followed by, I want to say, Queen or Summer Closer. I do hope they give us some sort of summer banner while summer is actually live. It would be a shame if they try to stick with the Chinese server, and then we end up getting the summer banner in winter or something. That'd be a little bit bizarre. Or maybe we get a global exclusive. That'd be pretty cool, right? A lot of work. Been trying to get back into games again. Been neglecting my grind. Oh yeah, I mean, work comes first. Work and life comes first, Mr. B. But other than that, have you been well? Things okay? Things okay with the personal life and the household? Only PS5 and Xbox. Thank you for confirming, Sober. I'll try ladder. Yeah, sounds good. I'll try later. Yeah, sounds good, RK. Let me know in the Discord if it still glitches up within by the end of today. All right. As long as you tag me in the P5X or just any kind of chat, I will be able to see it. Take care, everyone, and take care. Stay safe and stay blessed, brother. Thank you, Jesse. Have a nice rest of your Monday, my friend. Thank you, and I hope you're recovering well as well. Yo, Spider-Verse, what's going on? What's going on? Good to see you, Spider-Verse. Going back to work. Good live. Sounds good, RK. Sounds good. I'll see you in the guild. I'll see you in the Discord, and I'll see you in the guild, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. But on that note, guys, I do want to be talking about the two major banners of this patch. Of course, our dear Marian, top tier healer. You guys probably already know that. And then there's the kind of questionable character, frickin' YUI Bui. I don't know. This is it feels like a pretty lazy nickname, but is YUI and Marian actually worth the pull? To pull or not to pull Marian and YUI? Let's talk about this, guys. Let's actually talk about the one that is a little bit more subjective first. Let's actually talk about YUI first. Okay, so for me, here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at with YUI. I think she brings a lot of damage to your team. I honestly think she brings a lot of damage to your team, but not as a typical DPSer, as in the sense that, oh, let's buff this character up, have them go last, and then do like a Giga Chat hit at the end of your rotation. YUI doesn't really work that way. YUI's main kit revolves around follow-ups. So if you do an attack, basically there's always like a certain amount of chance for that attack to proc a follow-up, which is very inconsistent. She has a skill that makes that follow-up guaranteed, and then she has an ulti, a highlight move that guarantees that follow-up for 2 turns. And this is actually a buff compared to the Chinese version. I believe the Chinese version only buffs her for 1 turn, for one rotation, but Global has buffed that to 2 turns, which means you can get about 6 follow-ups in, which is kind of a big deal, especially if the boss that you're dealing with is weak against lightning. But let's actually break down her kit. So let me go ahead and get to her. Where is she? Okay, so again, YUI's kit primarily revolves around this thing called Jolly Cooperation. And while we're here, we also need to talk about something. Let's go ahead and demystify this thing called resonance. All right. Radio Waves and I have been trying to figure out what the heck resonance actually means for a very long time. Waves, I don't know if you're in the chat right now, but we have finally figured it out. All right. Also, Anna, good to see you. Welcome in, Anna. Oh, Glitch. Yo, Glitch. What's going on, Glitch? Good to see you, bro. I've used characters like her in other games. It's almost never consistent enough to be purely future-proof. Exactly, Mr. B. That's exactly it. I'm doing good, Spider-Verse. I'm doing good. Thank you. But yeah, guys. So first of all, before we talk about her kit, what the heck is resonance? TLDR, resonance is basically a follow-up or a skill that will activate when certain conditions are met. Okay, and if anyone goes and searches resonance in P5X and in Google right now, they will give you the wrong information. They will say that resonance is the ability that is activated when you have certain revelations cards all set up. That is in fact incorrect information from Google and Google's AI, so do not listen to that. That is wrong. What Persona 5X's actual resonance is when certain conditions are fulfilled, certain characters will do something. So for this character, for YUI, her thing about resonance is that anytime an ally uses a skill that damages an enemy, there's a 35% chance of proccing resonance. And her resonance is her attacking the enemy with that follow-up electric attack. Okay? Now, another example of resonance, a very niche example, is actually Morgana. Morgana also has a thing where if an ally with less than 70% HP remaining attacks with a skill or a highlight or does anything, it's going to activate the resonance, a conditional skill, basically spending the stack and heal everyone. So when Morgana randomly heals the whole team, it's not random. It is actually Morgana proccing resonance. So again, resonance is the thing that happens when certain conditions are fulfilled. Okay. So now, anyways, back to YUI. Yui's main rotation is basically she'll go into the combat and she has two main things that she really does. She will either be using Sparky Surprise, which basically designates a certain character as the one that will always follow up. Okay, so normally she has like a 35% chance to proc the follow up, the resonance. But if you cast Sparky Surprise, or if you cast her highlight skill, it will turn that follow up percentage to being guaranteed. Now, when you cast this, it gives a buff called Player 2 to another ally, and any ally that has this will increase their attack and also Yui's attack by 33.6%. So it's like a shared buff between Yui and another DPS on the team. And this will last for 2 turns, okay? So essentially, you want to go in and you want to drop this on an electric casting character. However, this will work on any character, regardless of the element that they are attacking with. But we'll cover her weapon later on. And one of the reasons why you want to be casting this on an electrical elemental character is because her 5-star weapon actually gives a benefit in conjunction with this. And I say later on, you know what, let's just show you this right now. So her weapon, basically, 5-star weapon, increases her crit rate, cool. But also, when she uses her follow-up, it gets extra damage. And when a follow-up is activated by a player 2 or by an ally dealing electric damage, the follow-up damage will increase by 26% more. So her kit, her player 2 buff, and her weapon really benefits when she is casting Sparky Surprise on allies of lightning elemental abilities. And this is kind of the reason why you want to be reserving Sparky Surprise for electric element characters. Okay. Hey guys, this week was my birthday week. Congratulations and happy birthday, Bat. I can't wait. Hopefully, if I hang out with my uncle later this week on my butt day, I can go to Walmart and ask if they have a gaming laptop. Nice. And hopefully, I can read down Wolf's team and log back in. If I can't find it this birthday, I will just wait. Well, hopefully we will be able to find that laptop, Bat. But once again, welcome to the stream, and secondly, happy birthday. Happy early birthday, I suppose. But good luck on finding and securing that laptop. Thank you. CN schedule was Fox, Rerun, Queen, Phoebe, Corge, Summer Closer. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully we get rid of those rerun banners. Yeah, for sure, bro. Nice to see you as well. Thank you. Likewise, Glitch. Bro is needing out for 2% damage. Oh, nerding out for 2% damage. Of course. We're going to nerd out for all the percentages. And also, Glitch, thank you so much for the double roses. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Brooklyn from TikTok says, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bat. Let's go. All right. So that is it for her skill 3. Let's talk about her skill 1. Her skill 1 is basically her single target DPS. All right, so you do damage, cool. If the target is not shocked, then there's the 58% chance or scaling by level to actually inflict shock. However, if the target is shocked, it will increase the damage. All right, so basically deal damage to target. If it's shocked, it'll do more. Very simple. Meta Dynamite. It's an AoE version of the skill. Basically, deal damage, electric damage to all targets, but the enemy that you hover your cursor around will actually get more damage. So yes, like Agi, like was it like Maragi, right? Something that targets everybody, or Mazio, skill that targets everybody. Typically speaking, it does the same damage to everyone, but the quirk with this ability is that the character that you select you hover on your cursor, or the one that you tap, the main target, as the game calls it, the main target will get extra damage. So just keep that in mind. It's not the greatest ability in my opinion. Her kit definitely revolves more so around Sparky Surprise and Electric Bomb. And then her skill 4, the Thief Tactics. Basically, it's the thing that makes her as good as she is. But essentially, she increases her own attack, and then for the next 2 turns, she will follow up on every single attack. Follow up on attacks after allies deal damage with skills. So it has to be a skill, and it has to deal damage to the enemy. As long as it's an attacking skill, Yui will always follow up. Always follow up with that attack. And because she is buffing herself by 29.4%, you'll notice that follow-up attacks that come with her highlight proc, her ulti, is going to deal substantially more compared to the procs coming from the Jolly Cooperation and Sparky Surprise. So when you see those larger numbers, just do keep that in mind. Okay, and passives, not too much to follow, but basically it increases follow-up damage against shocked foes. Once again, kind of going back to the idea that you want to be inflicting shock on your opponents and having Yui activate those follow-up attacks. Let's go together. Her other passive. When an ally has player 2, that is her skill 3, increase that ally and Yui's critical rate by 12% and attack by 12%. So characters do, basically it buffs her skill 3, allowing you to hit harder, get more crits, and all that jazz. So that's basically Yui's character breakdown. We don't really want to get too much into awareness, but if we really want to talk about it, like I'll just say, the bulk of the power comes with her A1 and A2. Okay, A1 basically increases the critical rate even more, and even more if the follow-up is on shock foe. So once again, synergizing with her whole kit, you're gonna have a lot of critical follow-up attacks, and this is it's a lot of damage. Honestly, it's a lot of damage. And then her A2, essentially after following up on a foe, increase her attack and all allies that have the player 2 buff by 10%. I don't like this too much. I don't think it's really too worth it, but the bulk of her power does come from this. Awareness 3 and 5 levels up her skills respectively, and the Awareness 4 typically levels up the ulti, the highlight skill. And with her, it increases the critical damage of follow-up attacks by 40%. This is honestly one of the bigger ones. A lot of characters have this kind of like not so useful Awareness 4, but because Yui's whole kit is about follow-up and scoring big critical hits with those follow-ups, this actually ends up dealing a ton of damage. And of course, Awareness 6, if only one foe, okay, I've been reading this a bunch of times. And this confuses the heck out of me. If only one foe is present, increases her follow-up attacks by 110% of attack. Sounds great, but it also says follow-up attacks deal damage equal to 25% of attack to all other foes. This doesn't make sense, because the condition for this proccing is if only one foe is present. But now it says that if you do this, you can deal 25% of attack to all other foes. So there is no other foes. So I don't know if this is a typo or what the game meant to say, but either way, this does not make sense to me. Either way, no confirmation. We probably have to data mine this or refer to the Korean and or English translations. But that's kind of where I'm at. Awareness 1 is really the big one. Awareness 2 and 4 can be good as well, but I wouldn't chase these by any means, all right? So, final assessment. Is Yui worth the pull? I don't think she is worth the pull. She is quite powerful, but I don't think she is worth the pull, okay? I really don't think she is worth the pull. Sad to say, but you know, if you like her, if she's your favorite character, you love her design, you love the concept of AI waifus, then go for it. Don't let me stop you. But if you're looking for future-proofing teams or characters that can really be used, like I don't know, like half a year, 1 year from now, Yui is definitely on the skippable side, all right? One last thing before we move on from Yui is that I do want to talk about her interaction with Joker. There's actually a really fun interaction with Joker. So anyone that owns Joker knows that his gimmick revolves around extra actions, right? You get 3 Will of Rebellion stacks, you attack the enemy again, cool, it does a lot of damage. That scales very well with what Yui's build is all about. Yui is all about proccing follow-up attacks for your party members and teammates. So if Yui ends up casting Sparky Surprise and or her highlight skill on Joker, so by the way, the highlight skill applies for the whole team. So highlight skill for the whole team and Sparky Surprise specifically for Joker. There is this weird interaction where Joker can attack once using his Seal 1. And then Yui's follow-up will activate, and then he gets an extra turns, and he uses Arsene's chains, and then Yui follows up again. So it's effectively giving one extra turn by combining Yui and Joker together. And this is actually what I'm using right now to aim for high scores in one of the leaderboards. I found this to be a really fun thing to try. So I'm still testing damage numbers. I'm not entirely sure which one is more effective, but the Joker and Yui interaction is definitely up there, especially if you have a really, really strong Joker like I do. Syncing these two characters together, it has been a ton of fun for me. All right. So that's it about Yui. Let me know what you think about Yui in the comments down below. Should you pull for her? Should you not? Let me know, and I will see you guys next time. And that is the cut for the YouTube video. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat, and then we talk Marian. Let's see, thank you. I gotta get to level 26 by a few days, nice. I should be close enough to hopefully get ready for the boss fight in the first palace, fingers crossed, crossed on the game. Good luck, Bad, you got this, I believe. Math is fun, and I will die on that. Math is fun indeed. Let me get some water real fast. I'm making a list of things I need for my birthday party. Ooh, isn't there a shop? Isn't there a shop for that? Assam, it's like party supplies, party pack. I forgot what I think it might be alliteration, like party preparations, party something. I forgot. Anyway, there's a lot of party stores out there. I'm sure you guys will make a trip to those. Get those party hats. Hey, where do you want me to drop off Motaha? Wait, what? What are you talking about, Pusha Gaming? What are you talking about? I think I made my on mad. Then you better go fix that. You better go fix that. Joker and my men are sent. Indeed. We're talking about all those two in the same thing, Brooklyn. Nashi ain't worth it. That's exactly where I'm thinking too, Glitch. That's exactly where my head's at too. I really hope I get Joker soon. I have no luck pulling him, but I pulled 2 Yaolings outside of pity, and I gotta say that having a soup at the start is so wonderful. I agree. Having the ability to start off with her skill 3, as opposed to using skill 1, hoping for enough Mengpo soup procs, and then going into her skill 3, that quality of life adjustment is honestly really dope on Rin. I like that. I like that a lot as well, Jason. Sounds like a closer for support at best for now. That's right. Yeah, closer. I use closer for support as well. But it's also nice. I didn't really cover this in the guide, but if you're using a lightning team, it's really in your best interest to equip Amino Uzume and whatever the heck that gummy worm electric persona is for Wonder. Those 2 personas work very well on lightning teams. Yeah, Queen is a pull. I mean, the thing with me is that I'm trying to push Velvet Room Trials, and I don't have anything silver. I don't have any nuclear damage. The only thing I have is Leon, and this is totally not what Leon is meant to do. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely looking for another nuclear unit as well. So Queen is gonna fill that role nicely. I'm looking for another psychic unit. And of course, Horror is gonna fill that role. The game knows this. That's why it's doing that to us. But when it comes to wind and lightning, kind of falling short. I don't know if I want to go for the new version of Kotone for wind, or but yeah, that's I don't know. This remains to be seen. But I'm definitely falling short in the wind user department. I don't have any of my wind characters leveled up here, as you guys can see. So this is a problem for me. I do have Marian now, which kind of fills in that gap for Bless. So a little bit safer on that. But yeah, after I do intend to go for both Haru and Queen, which then leaves my wind element to be very empty, and also my ice element. Base Katona is just no good. Soy is gonna be good until pretty late into the story. I use him a lot, but yeah, right now, ice version of Kotone is just not the greatest. And the next character that we get that's worth pulling for ice is still she's a tank as well. So I don't know. I gotta really see how to get this whole ice elemental situation figured out. It's definitely a bit rough. The store is called Party City. Thank you, Brooklyn. Yes, Party City. That's what I was looking for. And I think the stores are closing down, which is sad, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Wow, that took a turn for the worst real fast. Okay, so I guess support Party City while you can. I don't know. Oh, geez. That being said, where can I get a bunch of platinum cards and coins? I want to try to get more than 1 Joker pull and the new healer whose name escapes me, plus the 5-star weapons. Oh, the new healer is the one that we're going to be talking and covering right now, Jason. It is this gal right here, Marian. But where can you get a bunch of platinum cards and coins? Basically from any kind of event, honestly. Any kind of event and story content typically forks out upgrade supplies at first, followed by metaverse jewels and or cards and or the platinum millicoins. There's a lot of events that's giving those out right now, Jason. Yeah, that Katona is goated and the only dual type DPS. Yeah. Oh wait, dual type. Oh, I didn't know she was dual type. Wait, oh bro. Oh, what's the other type? I know she's for sure wind. I didn't know she covered another element. Interesting. Oh yo, Magla, what's going on, Magla? Welcome. Good to see you. I gotta head out, but I'll see you around. Sounds good, Glitch. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let me get a drink real fast, and then we'll cover Marian. Okay. To pull or not to pull for Marian? That is the question. So, I will say, I think Marian is fantastic, all right? Devoid of anything that you may have seen on tier list that suggests she's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and reaffirm that she is awesome, but this is the reason why, and I'm gonna cover everything. All right, I'm gonna cover everything as to why I think Marian is amazing. First off, I do want to actually go directly into the guild raids. So with a lot of guild raids, there's conditions that need to be met. Okay, so if we kind of look at the Atavaka right here, we go to select. You see up here in the top right, there's a bunch of special effects that happen when you guys play. So one of the reasons why I actually like Marian that is very, very weird is that there's this special effect right here. If the party contains guardians or medics, it will decrease all foes' damage by 60% and increase your final damage taken. Increase their final damage taken by 20%. So basically, it decreases the amount of damage they do and makes them take more. However, if you don't have a guardian or a medic on your team, all enemies will deal 60% more damage to you. So this is the reason why, by the way. This is the reason why a lot of beginning players are unable to put any numbers on the board, because they simply go in and then get immediately wiped out on turn 1 and they have no idea what the heck is going on. The simple thing to do, have a guardian or a medic on your team. So get your Soy in there, get your Marian if you have her in there, get your who else is there? Get your Morgana, get your Lufel in there. As long as you have a guardian or medic, it will automatically mitigate 60% of the final damage. And this is honestly, you need this. Okay, you need this in order to do these raids. If you don't have this, you will just simply die in turn 1. Easy as that. And for that reason alone, that already makes Marian worth it for me, all right? That, honestly, that reason alone already makes Marian really, really valuable, because the only usable tank, in my opinion, that we have in the game right now is Soy. He is great. He's definitely great. But first of all, there are 2 teams, right? There are 2 teams, which means you need one of each. And secondly, the other options that you get are not so great. What are we talking about? I love the guy to death, but holy crap, we got to talk about him for a second. Morgana, healer, sure. Future-proof? Not at all. You guys probably already know this. Not the most future-proof tank. Or guardian, sorry. So because of that, the medic I'm talking about, not a future-proof medic. So because of that, I don't really find usage of Morgana in many of those teams. Maybe if there's like a wind elemental weakness boss that requires a medic, maybe that will come into play. But unfortunately, Morgana just doesn't see that much use in my team loadouts here. Another one, I do like this character a lot as well, and I think he's okay, especially for fire teams. But for fire teams, and the one that we're dealing with right now, I think is Vishnu. That team is weak against fire, which means you have on there, you put on Lufel, bam, you're done. You have your medic slot, and you satisfy those requirements to not immediately die. So depending on what kind of teams you're loading out with, Lufel is actually really good in that slot, which then kind of like puts the other one, right? The other team, you probably are using Soy right now because he's free, but also just Marian, in my totally unbiased opinion, she is just leagues ahead. She is absolutely just leagues ahead. Also, what's going on? Say it, not say it. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Also, ads, no problem. I'll check in with you in about 10-15 seconds from now. But yeah, that's kind of my spiel on the usability of Marian based on the medics and guardian requirements for guild raids. Let me check up on comments real quick before we get back into her breakdown. Let's see here. You just had ads. If you answer my question, I can't hear that. So I should do that Mementos Train event thing and the P5 crossover? Yes, definitely yes, Jason. That gives a lot of rewards, and you can also spin that box thing. Like spin to win, you get like coupons for a box, and that actually gives you a lot more rewards for polls and other resources as well. I need your help. What's up, Poochie Gaming? Let me know. What's up? You just had to talk about Morgana. Guess I have him now. Yeah, I mean, I have him too. It's just not too much to use. Not too much use case. Also, welcome back from ads. Say it, not say it. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome back from ads. Let's go. Not gonna lie, the music guy was absolutely fire. Thank you, say it. Thank you. There's no future-proof character. Fair enough. The future is always rolling. The time is always progressing. But there are more future-proof characters than others. It's a matter of perspective and how long is the future that you're looking for, basically, right? But is power creep gonna inevitably replace everybody? Yes, it is. So definitely right on that one, Daniel. Ads are done. Did you answer my question? Oh, damn, I did. I think I did. I think I literally did just now before I talked about it, but now that the text has scrolled all the way to the top, I don't really remember anymore. You might have to plug that in again. I'm not sure if you heard my reply, Jason. Love Morgana, but all he has is plot armor. True. Futaba is a better support than him. Well, Futaba is a different character class altogether, right? Futaba is goated in this game, by the way. You're one of the only people who pronounce my name correctly. Oh, yeah. I mean, I saw it. Say it, not say it. I saw it, and then I kind of split it up into different words. So that's kind of where my head was at. I just got my butt handed to me by a level 40 shadow. Oh no, Diego! Looks like you gotta get a level 40 so you can clap back at him. My question was, should I do that memento? Yes. So I did answer that. Yes, Jason. So that is so the rewards are time limited. I believe the mementos train will be like in and out of like different seasons, so that will be updated. But the rewards are in like little seasons, so it's time. There's a time limitation to that. If you do the train rewards, you'll get tickets, and then you can use those tickets to kind of like spin like a. They call it spin to win, but basically it's like a lottery system, right? There's 30 prizes per box, and you can eventually 100% get all the prizes from any designated box. And those boxes contain pulls. They contain 5-star weapon coins. They contain, I think they all contain metaverse jewels. And they also contain skill up on the level 10 skill flower. I forgot what it's called. And then also the golden ticket pulls. So definitely get that done. Do it as much as you can, Jason. Not a lot of people do that. They just go say it, not say it altogether. Fair enough. Are you playing this, by the way? Are you playing P5X? I say it. Will the pity from these banners transfer to Yusuke's banner? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. So if you have 79 pulls, if you have 79 pulls on any given banner, and then the Yusuke banner is released, here, I'll show you. So if I toggle between these 3 banners, right, you'll see that I'm at 7 out of 80 pulls to pity. If I click on Marian, it's still 7 out of 80, right? So these do not reset. If they all had their own individual pity, then these will all, this should be 0, this should be something else, and this would be 7, right? But they're all consistent, and they are shared across Dream Pick banners. So you're good, Pla. Yes, I got 71 out of 80. Let's go. Nice, man. Nice. I should probably get on P5X and do my dailies. Yeah, you should do your dailies before the next hour and 7 minutes, Gremlins. 1 hour and 7 minutes until the daily rollover. Pity transfers. Yes, they do. Gotcha, and I decided to pad my chances by buying the month of Metagem handouts for $5 and the $10 season pass. Yeah, I think for low spenders or mid-tier spenders, even yeah, the season pass for sure, and then the daily resources is the best bang for your buck. It's definitely the best bang for your buck. You know how I told you Tomiyama is my waifu? Yeah. Our old lady here. No, she's not old. She's old, but she looks young. Our young old lady that is into fashion. Yes, what about her, Pucci? Beneath the Mask is fire. One of the best songs ever. Also, you said Jason, and I just joined and thought you were talking to me because that's my name. It startled me. It's Jason from Twitch. Jason from Twitch, plug. You're good. But yeah, guys, while we're here, let's go back. Let's go back to the YouTube video that I totally have to edit after this. Anyway, let's go ahead and break down Marian's kit now. So, Marian's thing, actually, a lot of people don't understand the way that her heal works. Some of you guys that have been using her may have noticed that sometimes she heals for 2 people, sometimes she heals the entire party. Why the heck is that? We're going to be talking about all of that right here, okay? So, Marian's thing is that when she begins battle, she has this system called a diagnosis stack. And when a diagnosis, I keep on mistakenly pronouncing this with Dionysus. Anyways, when she has diagnosis, it increases Minami, Marian's max HP by 15% for each stack. Cool. But also when she uses her skill 3 and skill 2, actually, when she uses her skill 3, it spends her diagnosis stacks for more effects. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But at the start of any battle, she will always start with 1 stack. And at the start of her turn, if any ally's HP is less than 70%, she will then gain a stack as well. And you can have up to 2 stacks. Okay. And the interaction with the stack is very simple. Her skill 3, Compassionate Cure, it spends all of the diagnosis stacks that you currently have. It's going to restore HP to the target that you select, equal to Minami's max HP per set amount. Cool. Scaling with level. But also, it will restore HP of the ally with the lowest HP with this effect 2 times. Now, this wording is very strange, but essentially how this works is, let's say you have a character that has 1000 HP, another character that has 2000 HP, and then all other characters are at max health. If Marian casts this ability on one of the characters with max health, this effect will proc twice. Okay, so the effect of Marian restoring HP to the party member with the lowest HP will proc twice. And what this doesn't say is that this can be 2 different units. So what this will effectively do is that you will heal a random character. Now, you'll heal the character that you selected, and then the game will automatically apply this heal to the character with the lowest HP. But since we just healed that target with 1000 HP, that target is no longer the lowest HP. Your lowest HP party member is now that guy with 2000 HP. So that's why that party member will also get the heal. And of course, this move spends all of your diagnosis stacks. So if you have up to 2 stacks, it will heal the base target. It will heal two targets with the lowest HP, and then it will proc this 2 more times for each or it will proc this once for each diagnosis stack up to 2 more times. So essentially you can actually cure, you'll have 5 activations. You will have 5 activations when you cast Compassionate Cure, her skill 3, with maximum diagnosis stacks. All right, so that is basically how it works. Why does she heal multiple characters sometimes? It's why sometimes she doesn't. This is exactly why, okay? And as a little bit of bonus, if you have extra stacks, it will increase the max HP of allies by 7.5% of Minami's HP for the next 2 turns. And this is per stack. So the more stacks you have, the more this is going to be multiplied into the maximum HP buff. So it brings a little bit of sustain, but it also just flat out increases your max HP, which is basically like a different version of a shield, right? It's like a different interaction on tankiness. Now, I will say I don't have her awareness up, but if you guys do end up pulling for additional copies, this is honestly where I see all of the benefits of Marian's awareness in her duplicates. When healing allies above max HP increases the target's piercing by 20%. So this is basically their ability to ignore enemy defense. This right here allows Marian to both be a buffer, to be a damage buffer and a healer 2 in 1 role. So I don't think I'll see myself pulling this on this banner, but because she is going into standard eventually, so if you play the game for an extended period of time, I do see myself getting more Marians down the line. So this is kind of what I'm banking on. I do think this is probably the best awareness that she's got in terms of a low spending or mid spending. But just keep that in mind, all right? A1 is where the money's at. Unless you're an absolute whale and you're able to get to awareness 6. So far as I know, this is the only ability in global right now that can actually revive knocked out units. But yeah, at her A6, you can revive a KO'd ally up to 40% of Marian's max HP. God damn it. 1 second, I'm just gonna wait till that passes. This is actually so loud. Thank you for the redeem, Diego. But yeah, so as far as global is concerned, Marian is the only unit right now that can actually revive characters. So A6, it's kind of a price lock in my opinion. Most players will definitely not have this, but in my opinion, if you're dying in boss raids, then probably you're doing something wrong anyway. So yeah, definitely not necessary. There's also another buff that she gets in her A2 when using Healing Grace. That is her skill 2. Heals 1 more ally, and then it heals more if it's below a certain HP. I haven't found use for this yet. But that being said, I also haven't found any real use cases where I need to remove debuffs in order to win a fight. So maybe future bosses that requires you to remove debuff from the whole team, if that becomes like a game losing or a game winning moment, maybe this could see some use. But for now, I don't think this is all that worth it. And then when you use her ulti, her awareness 4. Awareness 3 and 5 just increases the skill levels as per usual. And for this one, her awareness 4, it increases, it buffs her ulti. The duration of the max HP increase and the healing effect are increased by 1 turn. So it's not the greatest, I would definitely say the bulk of her awareness powers comes in awareness 1 and then awareness 6. But in terms of what's worth going for, I would just wait until Marian is on the standard banner and then just pull for her awareness 1 at that point in time. But we talked about Healing Grace, so let's actually zoom in on this a little bit more. So Healing Grace is basically like another version of Compassionate Cure. It does very much so similar stuff. Restores HP equal to her own health, with her maximum health rather, and to the ally with the lowest HP and one selected ally. Cures 2 debuffs. So it also targets allies with the lowest HP. That much is very similar with Compassionate Cure, but this is the difference. It cures 2 debuffs. So again, her awareness 2, or sorry, is it awareness 2? Yeah, her awareness 2 allows her Healing Grace to target one additional character, and this ability having the kind of utility to remove debuffs could be useful in a team-oriented setting into the future. Right now, I haven't run into any instances where this is useful, but again, might be useful into the future. By using her skill 2, you also get a diagnosis stack, which is great, and it also does a blessing, something that we haven't talked about. Blessing, actually, let's talk about it over here on Nurse's Light in just a second here. But also, at the start of each turn for 2 turns, restores HP of allies healed by the skill. So it's basically, it gives you like a regeneration effect, all right? So Nurse's Light, it's a single target blessed elemental DPS. Hits a target, cool, does damage, and it gives you a blessing stack and also a diagnosis stack. So what the heck is blessing? Blessing is essentially a buff. It's like a regeneration buff that you cast on your own teammates, and it recovers 1% HP for 2 turns. I feel like there's a missing interaction here with Blessing. There might be something that I missed, but right now, Blessing, it just feels like this inconsequential heal that's not really necessary. It doesn't heal for nearly enough to make a difference, but also it feels kind of strange to me. It just feels kind of strange to me. Why this is, and maybe I'm not understanding this correctly, or maybe there's a way to actually trigger Blessing for further damage into the future, to be discovered, I suppose. And her ultimate is basically an AoE heal. All right, she heals the entire team, removes 1 debuff, increases target max HP, and at the end of action restores HP equal to her own max HP. So heals everyone, it gives them max HP, cures the debuff, and then cures them again. So it's like a combination of all her effects 2 in 1. Health comes first. After Minami heals a unit, here's the blessing in the interaction. Health comes first is a passive. It's like a buff. You will see this on top of your character's heads when you cast any healing ability. It will increase that ally's damage by 15%. So this math formula, I'm not going to say the entire thing, times blessing stacks for 1 turn. All right, so there's the benefit. Blessing as a regenerative thing is kind of useless, but if you stack this up, this can actually turn into a damage increase, and this synergizes very well with her A1, increasing her ally's ability to pierce defense. All right, so that's where that interaction comes in. Peace of Mind at the start of battle increases party's max HP by 10%. Basically, get more tanky, get more max HP to really tank through your foe's rotations. And that's basically it surrounding Marian's kit. And her weapon here is actually pretty damn massive, okay? If you're gonna go for Marian, I would definitely suggest you go for her 5-star weapon as well, because it really does make a lot of difference. First off, it just makes her tankier by increasing her max HP, cool. But also, when she has Diagnosis, which is the thing she stacks up by casting her skill 1 and/or 2, or when your allies are lower than 70% HP, she'll get Diagnosis. It increases healing effects by 10%, cool. But this is the big part. When spending Diagnosis, increases party damage by 25% for 1 turn. This, in conjunction with blessing stacks, in conjunction with her A1 if you have it, this will make her actually one of the best buffers, which is really strange coming from a healer. But I will say, where she kind of falls short is the fact that the weapon proc that she has, the one that gives a party percentage damage when using diagnosis stacks, that only works for 1 turn. Whereas this one works for 2 turns. So you're going to get a little bit more mileage out of this, of course, because it is A2 going for dupes. This one definitely gives you a little bit more mileage since it goes on for 2 turns. But just know that whenever you whenever you spend your diagnosis stacks via her skill 3, you will be increasing your party's overall damage as well. So, is Marian worth pulling? Absolutely yes. I think she is one of the best healers right now. Sure, she's definitely one of the best healers right now, and she will remain to be one of the top tier healers going into the future. I do believe she's still at T0 or T0.5. Damn it. She is still in T0 and T0.5 for boss raids in the Chinese servers. And because of that, there's a lot of future-proof element going on with Marian. So I would definitely keep this in mind. And I do think Marian is very much so worth pulling. But do you guys think Marian is worth pulling? Do you guys like her weapon? Do you guys like her design? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. And that's the cut for the YouTube video. All right. Cut and cut. Now let's go back to the comments. Hee ho, yes. Oh, I just realized. You know what I realized, Angel and Brooklyn? The joke, the Jack Frost monsters shadows in this game, they actually say hee ho when they attack. I just caught that. I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this until I did one of the recent trials. So that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Yo, Cutman Extreme, what's going on, Cutman? And also congratulations on level 36, Diego. And also Joanne, welcome to the stream. Let's go, let's go. Hello, hello. Yeah, they do. They do say hee ho, indeed. YouTube recommended me to this stream, but I'm an SEA player. Oh no. Oh man. Well, hey man. Delta Droid, thank you so much for stopping by. But whether you are from whether you're an SEA or you're an NA, or whether you're playing CN or Korean servers, we're just glad we have like-minded people that enjoy Persona, watching Persona streams. So thank you, YouTube algorithm, for making this happen for us. Let's go. But all right, guys. So that's my breakdown on YUI and Marian. I do also want to showcase these units in battle, and we will do so with a live demonstration on us pushing the guild raid leaderboards, and I'm also going to be pushing SOS as well. Okay. But before we get into that, first of all, let me get water again. One sec. What level am I? I'm level 64, Devin. I'm level 64. Going to be level 65 today. In about 53 minutes, I will be level 65. Yeah. In this game or the others as well? I'm assuming they probably have the hee-ho in other games, Brooklyn. But the only time I've actually noticed it was in P5X. I haven't confirmed hearing hee-ho from other games except for P5X. I'm enjoying my A6 Makoto and C regardless of any tier list. Hell yeah. Oh, Moko. Sorry, I thought you said Makoto. Honestly, Delta, I like Moko a lot too. I like people give me a lot of people give me a lot of shit for this, but I do like wait, is it Moko or Tomo? I don't really know what. Wait, it is Moko, right? Tomo, Moko. Anyway, this character, this girl at A6 is actually, I like it a lot because it gives her only buff skill more damage, and honestly, it's really consistent. I like it a lot, so yeah, I'm totally fine with using her as my Joker buffer. But also another reason why I like Tomo, and this is going to be a perfect segue to what we're going to talk about, which is the synergies. The synergies that you guys should be focusing on. All right, so I'm gonna start off with something that I did over the past 5 days, and something that you guys shouldn't be doing. I prioritized the hell out of YUI. The reason I did that was because I wanted to rush for this. I wanted to rush for level 9 because I really wanted to hit this whole "you may obtain seeds when harvesting" buff. TLDR, this is complete BS. Okay, not only are the chances super duper low, I don't find myself planting enough garden stuff to make this actually worth it. I don't know if this will change into the future, but right now, yeah, definitely, it's definitely not worth going after. I mean, if you have it, great, but is it worth it? Ow, no, it's not worth it. Also, what's going on, Small Mike? What's going on, Waves? Hell yeah. Oh, yo, Waves, by the way, I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it, but we finally figured out what resonance means. Just gonna draw a reference to it quickly, and I'm pretty sure you figured it out too, but resonance is referring to abilities that proc when certain conditions in battle are met. So the ones that we know that definitely in the game so far is just jolly cooperation. So when an ally deals any kind of skill with any kind of damage with the skill, there's a 35% chance to proc her resonance, basically her follow-up attack, right? And then with Morgana, when I forgot what it's with chivalry. It's like when ally with less than 70% HP remains, it will activate or hits with skill or highlight. When any of these conditions are met, it will activate Morgana's resonance, basically doing that AoE heal. So no, turns out the resonance that we did research on waves about the cards, totally BS. Totally did not add up. It was a lie. Hydrate. We just did. Let's hydrate again. All right. Okay. Let's talk about the synergies. Let's go. I keep getting Moko and Fleuret, but barely any Cattles. Oh man. I don't think I have many Fleurets, but I got a bunch of Cattles and Mokos as well, Delta. I love Moko. People give me a lot of slack. But here's another reason why I like Moko, by the way, because Moko is the number one. All right? Moko is the number one confidant that you guys should be prioritizing. Next to Merope, of course. Honestly, I don't know who's number one. I would say Moko is probably number one for me, with Merope being 1.5 or number 2. Okay? And the reason for that is because once you guys hit level 13 with Tomoko, she gives you this amazing thing right here. And also, Spider-Verse. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Take care, everyone. Take care, Spider-Verse. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Good night. Marian and her weapon came early. Q for the rest of... Wait, Marian? As in Marin Karin? Wait, what? Wait, who? What? I'm not entirely sure. What's Marian? But anyway, why is Tomoko the number one confidant? Is because of this thing. Okay, once you hit level 13, you will get a bigger social stat boost when working part-time. How much of a social stat boost? It goes from 3 to kindness, guts, whatever from part-time work, and it changes that to 5. It doesn't sound like a lot, but over the course of your journey, as you spend more time working at stores, working at ramen shops, working at the crepe shop, I don't have any of these examples showcased here, but the more that you spend time working, which you will spend a lot of time working, because working gets you yen, and yen basically gets you resources in order to progress confidants faster. Okay, yen is mostly spent on items that's going to fuel as prizes or gifts for your confidants. So the more yen you have, the more you have in terms of that. And I like prioritizing this. I really like prioritizing that because it changes your stat buff. Typically, you get a you get 3 points to your social stats when you work at any of the part-time jobs. But if you have Tomoko up to level 13, it will change that from a 3 to 5. So again, it is almost double. 3 to 5 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you say almost double over the course of 10, 15, 20 visit, that adds up to a lot of social stats for the game. All right, so definitely don't sleep on that. Tomoko is so important when it comes down to this. So because of that, I prioritize her. If you want to get Tomoko to level 13, by the way, you will have to get around this, which is a requirement of kindness on level 11. All right, you will require kindness level 11 in order to get Tomo to level 13. So just keep that in mind. So prioritize your kindness. Start cleaning your house. Go to the movie theater. Watch that totally not King Kong movie. That Titanic movie? I forgot what other movie there was you can watch. But yeah, do that. Clean your house. Plant all the plants, all the flowers, and go work at the plant shop whenever you can. Get your kindness up as soon as possible. All right, you won't regret that. And the other synergy that's really worth it is, of course, our future waifu. It's our future waifu Merope. And the reason why she is so important, I mean, first of all, she gives you access to different personas. So these personas in itself, I'll be honest, it's kind of meh. I haven't found any true use cases for any of these, but eventually at some point in the game, you will want to get Merope to her maximum level at 20, and that will allow you guys to fuse Koryu, okay? And what is Koryu? What's the big deal about Koryu? Why do I even want him? Koryu is kind of one of those catch-all endgame personas that has a place in every single team. So can I actually showcase Koryu here? Yes, I can. Perfect. So you guys will have noticed that during your playthrough, certain personas, if not most personas, they only have passives that are active when they use it, right? So if we look at a White Rider, for example, a lot of us are using White Rider in conjunction with Joker, right? Where the heck is he? Bro. Don't do this to me. Okay, there he is. So, White Rider. After using a skill on the foe, increases curse damage taken for a certain amount of percent depending on stacks. So this is cool, right? If we inflict damage on the enemy, that enemy takes more percentage curse damage. But what does that imply? That implies that White Rider needs to be in the active skill slot and cast Wicked Brand to do all that. And this is fine. This is fine. Every single Wonder loadout should have, in my opinion, two alternating DPSs, if not one main DPS, one main like slot 1 persona, a supporting DPS buffer slot 2 persona, and then some sort of contingency plan slot 3 persona. So what that looks like for me is typically Kushinada for slot 1. I should probably go to a different view for this. I think this will be a lot better for us to demonstrate. What this typically looks like for me is to have Kushinada right here, because Kushinada, again, she stacks a permanent party buff every single time she gets a buff. So I would stack this up, and once this has been satisfied to maximum 3 stacks and it's permanent, always applying, then I go to the persona that I always have in slot 1, always using, and you need this persona to cast a skill every single turn, right? So that can be a White Rider, that can be a Baphomet for your fire team. Baphomet also falls in that line very well. After dealing fire skill damage to a burning foe, increases all foes' fire damage taken by 20%. So you always want to be spamming Red Hot, just like you always want to be spamming that first skill from White Rider. And then the third slot is typically my contingency slot, right? Sarasvati is a good example. She heals, she provides tankiness. I don't know, Gremlin is also another good example of that. Debuff the enemies, makes enemies deal less attack, and then it decreases the party damage taken from foes with debuffs that you are already applying with Matarunda. So basically personas that increases your survivability. This is the contingency slot, as I call it. But the reason why Koryu is so unique, and we saw that example earlier with Kushinada, right? Typically speaking, you want to throw Kushinada in there. She's great because she has a permanent effect that will always be active as long as you've proc that passive 3 times. You cast buffs on her, she will permanently increase your entire party damage as the fight goes on. However, what if I told you there's another persona that can do that as well, but you never have to use them? And that persona is unlocked when Merope reaches rank 20. And that persona is Koryu. Okay, so first of all, increased attack, cool. However, activate even in reserve. This will happen even if you don't use it, all right? All you gotta do is throw Koryu on slot 3, and this will always happen no matter what. Each time an ally deals damage of 4 different attributes, you will gain a stack of 4 gods. Okay, and whenever you hit these 4 stacks, it will automatically spend said stacks, granting the user 20% attack, that's for Wonder, but also increases other allies' attack by 10%. So this is everybody on the team. Changes Koryu skills. I haven't figured out what this is yet. I'm gonna have to get there in order to figure it out. But the idea is that, yes, the attack buff is not as substantial compared to Kushinada's, but it happens passively. All right, you can throw Koryu on literally any team in slot 3, and you will eventually find a passive damage buff coming from this. However, this is contingent on the one thing here, which is each time an ally deals damage of different attributes. So maybe you have like a full fire team. In that case, that will not be usable. But what if you have a main fire team, but you have like a support tank like Soy, and then you have Wonder who can switch around and proc different abilities as well. You can get fire in there, you can get striking damage, you can choose any character, shoot a bullet with your gun, you can use Soy and use ice elemental damage, and that will satiate the proc conditions of 4 gods. So again, it's one of those personas that really feels like an omnipotent catch-all persona that can be used in any single team. All right, toss this into slot 3, you won't regret it. So that is basically why my I don't think this is a tier list, but I don't think it's really a tier list, but Tomoko, #1 rush, all right? Get her to level 13. Activate the ability to get bonus stats from working part-time. Every time you have the ability to hang out with Merope, definitely get that in. Level 20 is a long journey ahead, so just try to get your visits and give her the gifts whenever possible. She will. This confidant right here, this energy is going to be the one I'm actively working on right now. I'm going to be committing the rest of my yen to buying her the most expensive of gifts, and I will be rushing this level 20 because I want to get my hands on Koryu. All right. Let's do so. Let's check up on chat, and then we talk about the other confidants worth doing, and then we get down to the guild raids. You should pull for Marian and avoid pulling for YUI no matter what. That is basically the TLDR. But we will have a video coming from today's clips. But thank you, Lord Arbiter Mark. Thank you so much, and welcome to the stream, my friend. Let's see. Arsene wanted me to pass you a message. I'm super sleeping, so he cannot join right now. No problem. No worries. He's sleeping in since he's working later, but it says hi and had me pass that message to you. And also, he sent birds. Well, Brooklyn, tell Arsene I said thank you. Thank you for the message, and thank you for the birds. Let's go. In P5R, I maxed my health at 999, doing the same for SP. Damn! Angel going for that super post endgame secret boss grind, it seems. And Triley, what's going on, Triley? Hello, Ice. Hello, Triley. Let me see. Yo, Silver, thank you for the lurk, man. Thank you. Gotta say, I'm enjoying this side of Ice. His pure and genuine love for the game is amazing. Thank you, Diego. Let me get some water. Fight me if you disagree. I didn't think I knew what Persona was before Ice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Starlight. I'm bringing Persona to everybody. I'm bring a little bit of Persona to everybody's lives. On is trying to kidnap you. I say you let that happen, Poochie. I say you go ahead and let that happen. Heck yeah, trying to fight with the Reaper. You got this, man. I'm pretty sure Reaper is easy peasy compared to the. I don't want to do no spoilers, but you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Tomoko number 1, Merope number 1 for me now, but in general number 2. But I am going to be prioritizing her. Other confidants. Again, I love Motoha quite a lot. I really like her as a character. I think she's super cute, super wholesome. But unfortunately, her confidant rewards just are not that. It's just not that good. She's basically Tomoko's ranking reminds me of a club activity. Spending time with Tomoko feels like ranking up a club. All right, specifically the soccer and the guitar club, the band club. And the reason for that is because outside of this one that gives all allies full HP after using all out attacks, most of her unlocks, it buffs the baseball minigame, the batting cage minigame. And I'll be honest, I don't play a lot of baseball. I don't really particularly love this minigame. So, like, does it have rewards? Does it have tickets? Yes, it does. But it's just not worth it. And yes, you get this thing here. The highlight gauge will be refilled to 30% every single time you visit a safe room, usable only in palaces or mementos against wandering shadows. It's so, like, first of all, palaces and wandering shadows, if you need this like 30% highlight gauge buff in order to set yourselves up for success, you shouldn't be depending on this, all right? And also, to piggyback that point, there's also a Revelations card set. There's a Revelations card set that allows you to start all battles, I believe, at 25% highlight gauge. So you might as well use that, all right? That is much easier to access compared to getting Motoha to level 13. Motoha, as much as I love her, as cute as she is, as much as she is starting to annoy me with the straws, like with the spoon spinning in her drink, I love this picture. But I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Motoha. I love you, but just not right now. Not right now. Okay. I like Yaoling as well, but also initially I think she's pretty high up there. I would prioritize Yaoling and then Soy. Okay, I would prioritize Yaoling and then Soy as my next confidants to work on. Yaoling in position 3 and Soy in position 4 in terms of a priority list. And the reason why I have Rin, aka Yaoling, at 3rd is because she does hit this thing eventually where you can craft more battle items. So you want to craft more in order to get more proficiency. Cool. Also, just as a completionist for RPG games, I think I need this. I need to have this eventually, right? But this is actually the important one. Where is it? Right here. You may get back some materials after crafting battle items. So any kind of skill or ability that gives money back improves efficiency. So having an efficiency passive in any kind of game, especially a live service game like a gacha game, this is very useful. All right. Gacha games are all about resource management, so increasing base efficiency by getting resources back after doing something is always going to be beneficial. Unless we're talking about YUI, again, I harped on about this, but just, I thought this is the same mentality around this, but I just don't plant seeds enough. All right, maybe if the game makes us plant more stuff into the future, or maybe if we can plant trees that grow money, then great. All right, maybe that would be fantastic. But until then, yeah, this is not worth my time investment. That was a fumble on my end. But for Rin, go for it. Get her to level 13. Get more materials back after crafting. I actually do craft a lot of materials. Specifically crafting the level up materials. You know, when you craft like 3 of the lower tier material to the higher tier. I don't know if that applies. If that does, that would be huge. But more so, I'm always crafting keys, right? I'm always crafting keys, and keys take like anywhere between like 2.5k yen or somewhere along the lines of that to make. It comes down from one of the 3 materials, but if I can spend 10k on crafting keys, and if I can get like even 1,000 or 2,000 yen back, that to me is value added. So for me, I will be prioritizing Yao Ling after I finish things up with Minope. And unfortunately, they do kind of they do box in the same slot, which puts them out of luck. There's also a glitch with this right now. I don't know why that is, but when you select your characters, you set them as priority. For some reason, when you go back, they're no longer set. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if this is always the case, but some small thing that I did notice. Anyway, Lufo, he's awesome, but he's story gated, so just progress this whenever you can. But he does give the most important, the story based quality of life, upgrades. So yeah, this is what it is. And also, I just love Lufo. I'm one of those people that came into P5X with this profound love for Persona 5 Royal, and I wasn't very fair. I wasn't very fair to Wonder, and I wasn't very fair to Lufo. I was always telling myself, you know what, Lufo, you can try your best, but you're never going to be Morgana. You know what, Wonder, you're going to be cool, but you'll never be as cool as Joker. And maybe they won't be. Maybe they won't be. But I love Lufo, man. I don't care what anyone says. Lufo, he's that wise owl compared to Morgana's lovable but crafty cat, you know? And I love that character design from him. He's so endearing, and I honestly, okay, this noise is starting to get distracting, but I honestly love Lufo. Anyway, before I talk about Soy, let's actually talk about this girl. So yeah, Tomiyama, cool character. Asterisk question mark. And not really. I don't really like her a lot. Let's just put it that way. And all of her confidant rewards are in cosmetics. So it's a cool thing to flex if you get that. If you get to the point of the game where you have nothing else to build, cool. Unlock some more outfits. Unlock some more stuff that that shops can sell to you at the Shibuya Underground Mall. But in terms of stuff that I actually want, and efficiency is what I'm really looking for, she doesn't do any of that. All right, so unfortunately, Granny, temporarily gonna chill out with Granny for now. Not happening. But here comes my man, the best friend that also happens to like ramen, as per all Persona games. I don't know why that's a thing, but if you're the best friend character, then you better love ramen. The reason why I actually like Soy a lot, Shun a lot, is because he gives you more stuff to craft in terms of cooking, not craft, sorry. So he gives you more stuff to cook, but also, again, going back to that efficiency rant, Shun has a chance of giving you ingredients back after you're cooking. All right, I don't know how often you guys cook. I don't know how useful the stuff that he actually cooks or cookable stuff in this game really is compared to other gacha games, but I think there is some niche usage here when it comes down to efficiency. But due to the nature of me not knowing whether or not I need to cook versus the nature of me for sure knowing that I'm going to be crafting keys all the way into the future, that is the reason why Rin is in spot 3 and why Soy is in spot 4. All right, I just I don't know. But there is this thing at level 9, you get something called superb dishes, which is like dishes with higher numbers for the buffs and for the utilities that they bring to you. So again, I don't know if these will be make or break in terms of future challenges. I'll have to see. But in terms of unlockables and in terms of recipes and in terms of things that you can cook, this is definitely going to be something that I do see myself maxing. I won't be, unfortunately, unless I'm forced to, or if I have like an activity slot that I got nothing to do at all, I won't be touching characters like Tomiyama and YUI for the foreseeable future. All right, so again, that list in priority: Tomo number 1, Merope number 3, Merope number 2, Rin number 3, and then Shun as number 4. And that is my priority list for confidants to actually rush for. And now I'm gonna grab a sip of water and check back in chat. Watching ice is a good way to spend the day. Thank you, Diego. She definitely ain't no Fuka. Oh, wait, who? Who you? Oh, wait, are you talking about Tomo? Tomo, Tomiyama as Fuka or somebody else? Their legs aren't even close to Fuka's lovely legs. Oh, we might have a challenger for that. We might be getting Wind soon. Have you guys seen Wind's legs? Damn, I think Wind is gonna give Fuka a run for her money on the legs department. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Sure, Joker could say he's cooler than Wonder, but at least Wonder isn't in a dusty attic. Joker's got his paper up. True. Wonder's living in a house, man. Wonder's got a whole house to himself. And his parents are permanently on vacation. And somebody is paying the mortgage and or rent and utility bills, and it's not Wonder. Because that yen is going to the people that I date only. I'm not paying for any utility in this house. Well, we know Yusuke is next. His Steve's Den stuff is already in the game. Yes, sir. That's right. I heard he's getting a global buff as well. I heard Yusuke is in fact getting a global buff. But we'll see. I already kind of spoke my heart on how there's no good ice elemental users. So, will this be a reason that we end up pulling for Fox? Maybe. We'll see. Imagine a whole P4 collab and we get to use Izanagi for an event. That's going to come, but that's probably going to come next year, Delta. I'd imagine that will come when Persona 4 Revival happens. I'm pretty sure Alice is going to do this cross collab thing where they want people like that are in love with P5X to know that they're making a P4 remake. And then for the people that love P4 remake to get a chance to experience P5X. I do see that strategy happening in the pipelines. It's just good. It's just good for cross promoting, right? It's funny how Wonder has an overall better life in terms of housing and parents. Yeah. Joker definitely got put through a lot, man. He got put through the grinder, that's for sure. But guys, on that note, we are about 30 minutes to the server reset. So in that time, we are gonna be doing some live demonstration to push these leaderboard rankings. Joker is in fact OP. He's gonna get power crept eventually, Brooklyn. But I love Joker. I honestly love Joker. He will forever always be my one of my go-to characters. But let's do this, guys. Should we do SOS or should we do Guild? Let's talk Guild. I think let's talk Guild first. I think since we've been going on and on about the Guild earlier as we started the show, I think it's just fair that we actually discuss some material surrounding the Guild stuff. So, wait, am I going? All right, so we can actually do this live right now. But yeah, there's two bosses right now. One is Atavaka, and then the other is Vishnu. Atavaka here is indeed weak against lightning. And what does that mean? That means that the game is basically telling you to pull for YUI. All right, but just in case you don't want to, that's okay. Because if, and this is totally not a shameful plug, but if you are in fact part of our guild, Icebreaker TV, you will have noticed that I have set my YUI as the level 70 assist. So I get it. I think Sibla also has set their assist as YUI. So shout outs to Sibla, by the way, Icebreaker TV member. But also, yeah, my YUI, because I have that level breakthrough for level 60, so my YUI is in fact at level 70. I do have her weapon as well. They're both A0 or A0, F0, so it is what it is. But if you guys are looking for a character to have and you're worried that you can't put numbers up on this season's raid, do not worry. I got you guys covered. Go into your team selection. Go into whatever difficulty that you're challenging, click on any of these active party members, and click on the left side where it says Companion. I think my figure there is blocking it, but there's going to be a box here that says Companion. Go ahead and click that, and then your guild mates support units will appear. All right, and then yeah, my YUI should be here selectable as well. So definitely make use of that for this guild run. And the reason why I actually have this character customized, this team customized like so, is because it was dependent on how I customized my second team. And so what do I mean by that? Basically, I had a perfect idea of what characters I wanted to use for this team, and because of that, I kind of based on like limiting factors. I know for sure I want Luful, I want Joker, or I want whoever on this team. And out of the characters that I didn't use, I will then allocate them to my first team. So basically, I did my Vishnu run first. Before I did my Atavaka run. Also, Sibla in the chat right there. Yo, what's going on? Can we please give Sibla a shout out in the Twitch chat, please? You know, one of the moderators that have the God perms, please go ahead and take care of it. Thank you. But okay, so let's deal with Vishnu. So personally, for myself, I still don't know what the ultimate loadout is, but it's within one of these. All right. The team is either on Cattle and Joker, or it's going to be more likely on Cattle, and I can't pull them up because my team is locked, but on Cattle and Key over here. All right. A full fire team is definitely very nice, but I was curious. to see if an A6 Joker could output more damage than Key based on raw numbers. So I'm actually gonna do a test for that today. So the last run I did with my on Luful and Joker team, I was able to get a final score of 14 million. I'm gonna actually key this into my calculator right now so I can remember. 14 million. So I'm gonna go ahead and challenge myself. I'm going to challenge myself to see if I can do more damage than my previous run using Key instead of Joker. All right. And the reason why I decided to try out Joker for this team and not the first team is simply because if you go into the to the boss stats, you will notice that this guy is resistant. This guy is resistant against curse damage. So because of that, I did the first time I did this raid just to put up some jokes numbers. I did throw up Joker just to get my strongest character in there, but then I noticed this. I noticed that he is strong against curse, so because of that, I removed him from the team. But anyway, we'll do Vishnu first, and then we'll tackle Atavaka in just a second. All right. So Vishnu, 14 million based on my previous run. Let's go ahead and see if I can outdo myself. How do I reset? Let me refresh, reset. All right, let's go. So for this, I want Luful as my healer, and because I have that healer, I don't need a tank or another healer. If you don't have any tank or healer, you will die immediately because the bosses will do 60% more damage. These are just the in-game conditions that must be fulfilled. Okay, so that is my build. That's my team build, and for my number one unit, I do want to have this guy. I want to have him because Baphomet can increase damage for all foes taken for fire damage whenever he inflicts skill damage to a burning foe. Okay, so if we have him there, hopefully Key will go first. So if he's able to inflict burn, then everything will progress seamlessly. However, if Key drops the bag and he fails to inflict burn on his turn 1, we will immediately reset the run. Now for the next one. Next one doesn't matter as much anymore because I do see Baphomet as being always active. Since his skill doesn't last for 2 turns, it lasts only for 1 turn. So for the most part, I will just be spamming that skill nonstop with Baphomet. But just to have a little bit of a backup, we throw down Kushinana for the extra damage buff because why not? And then we can also get a little bit of healing there as kind of a contingency plan, as I say, right? So let's go ahead and put up Sarasvati. I don't see myself needing this whatsoever, but let's see what happens. And of course, weapon damage wise, I would say if you're fighting with Wonder, then you can toss in Send 9 Inferno. But almost in 99% of the time, almost in every other scenario, All In is just simply superior to Send 9. Having that defense buff passively is just so good. So wouldn't want to trade that up for anything. But that's my take on his weapons. Anyway, let's begin. I'm going to switch my assist to my Minami. Yeah, for sure. And as opposed to Soy, right? You're talking about the first raid. Is that right, Mr. B? Same. When I'm with Arsene, it is, and it's his go-to as well. I mean, it's on brand for him. It is on brand for him. Why should I let On kidnap me? Well, I mean, I think the reason is obvious, right? Right, Pucci? It's pretty obvious. All right, so Let's actually see. Are any of these guys burning? Are you burning, sir? Okay, he is burning. He is burning due to a Key's passive. So the fact that he is burning, which means we can actually utilize that with Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire goes from single target to AoE as long as the initial target is burning. So we go ahead and spread that fire. Spread that fire, and let's get this going as well. Get the fire damage percentage taken up. We will use Owl Fire on turn 1 for now, and then we got to start healing every turn afterwards. But for now, I do want Starfire to proc on, hopefully. I think we got it. I didn't see it, but let me check. I'm pretty sure we got it. Starfire, perfect. On did get the Starfire. So when you cast Luful's skill 1, it triggers Starfire on 3 out of your 4 party members. So there is one party member that could get screwed over. And when it happens, it's always kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. If it misses, do a reset, no big deal. Yo, Arsene, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. I have around 20 minutes before I have to go. Yo, how are you doing? We were just talking about Arsene and Joker. Well, welcome back, man. How you been, brother? Okay, their damage is ramping up slowly. It's not that big of a deal, but it is something that we have to kind of worry about as we go on here. I'll be using skill 1 and then skill 3 every turn afterwards. Okay, all targets are burning. That means it's time for Crimson Fire and apply Sacred Flame to them. This will also get up his Chosen One stacks. We're looking for 5 Chosen One stacks. We drop his highlight right here, so we can deal more fire damage to everybody. Synergizing with On's kit. And of course, every single turn, we just have to be casting this. This buff only lasts for 1 turn, so we wanna get this going every single turn whenever possible. Okay, and let me actually see which character from my team didn't get the Starfire. So Wonder got it, On got it, Luful got it. That means Key's the one that doesn't have it. So because of that, I'm actually going to use my Healing Satellite and target Key so that the primary selected target will get Starlight or Starfire no matter what. Okay, and then On without her buff, we're just going to go ahead and cast her skill 1. Okay, these are starting to hurt more and more. I might have to switch Wonder to a healing persona, to a sustain or damage reduction persona in the 4th or 5th turn because these damage numbers are getting a little bit scary. Yo, Diego! What? Diego with the 20 kittens! That's so cute. Diego, thank you. Damn, I didn't realize you were on that side. Diego, thank you. All right, now we can start pumping out Retro Dance Number. Her other one, it also gives us 2 additional beat stacks, which allows us to trigger her rhythm flow passive thing. So let's see. Targets are still burning. I just casted this, so I have the opportunity to set everyone else on fire one more time. So let's do that. I am everywhere. Indeed, you are, sir. I don't really depend on the technical fire damage coming out of Key. It's not really the most useful, I'll be honest. It's definitely not the most useful. But let me see here. Let me go to On real fast. So her passion stacks is at 28. I think this is enough. Hold on a second. Let me just double check here. Where's their passion? Okay. Gain 4 passion stacks when passion stacks reaches 4 stacks during On's action. Oh, so we're way beyond that. All right, we have 28. Wow, we have 28 passion stacks. That's ridiculous. Basically, what I wanted to check for here is that I wanted to know if On would proc her Levi on Rose when it is her turn, and it in fact does. So because she will get her empowered attack in this upcoming move, I'm going to be using her highlight skill. Her highlight skill increases fire damage that she dishes out afterwards. So because of that, and I'm using her nuke afterwards, I want to be using this now. I'm just going to drop Healing Satellite on any character. It really doesn't matter at this point. All right, so she has her Levi on Rose activated. We use Falling Sun, and it's going to hurt a lot. Let's go. All right, let me check damage numbers here. She's got a whip. Hell yeah, she does. You do not mess with On. Okay, I'm about half health. Okay, I'm about 40% health. Never mind. I'm getting close to 25% health. I don't think I need to use sustain yet. But it's getting dangerously close. It's definitely getting close. Basically, I'm trying to assess if I need to switch Wonder off of damage versus sustain. I think what I can actually do is I can go sustain. Ow! I can go sustain now. What's up, Alito? I think I can go sustain for this turn, and then rotate back onto my damage turn, my damage persona, to sync up for On's burst damage. So because this turn I'm not going to be using as much of that, I'm going to use this time and cast Mother's Goddess enchant, which basically heals but also reduces party damage taken. This is just to ensure we don't get wiped out by the 5th turn. And here's something that's kind of dangerous is that I might be running out of heals because Luful's SP always gives me problems. I've always had problems with Luful's SP in this run. Yo, Diego, thank you for the two dinosaurs, dude. Thank you. Those are 20 each, man. Thank you so much, Diego. Thank you. Perfect. So we drop that. She gains Starfire. That starts to stack up. We'll use this time to buff her own attack. Thank you for the dino. Yo, Diego, thank you, man. Say goodbye to me. I've been waiting for minutes. Oh, wait, what? What happened? Wait a minute. Oh, jeez. Okay, goodbye, Alito. Damn it, I didn't see that. Take care, Alito. See ya. Thanks for stopping by, man. Need to spend the extra money. Hey, random user. That just so happens to correlate with someone I know. Indeed. I think you'll find that you know her very well. Arsene. She may or may not be sitting right next to you, actually. Do I restore SP here? I'm thinking, if I run out of SP, I might need to use intermission. Or I YOLO it and I cast Luful's AoE heal. I think this is the play. Yeah, this is the play. We use Luful's AoE heal right now, and then we can save intermission and go for the attack damage buff instead. Goodbye, Icy Boy. Goodbye, Alito. All right, proc the heal. All right, let's see if this ends up paying off. Okay, back to the purple app. Welcome back, Diego. Hello, fictional character that just so happens to be a real person. You guys are so cute together. Did I drop the burn? Oh no, did I drop the burn? Oh, he is burning, but his teammates are not burning, and that is not okay. So we need to set everybody on fire. Kaboom! Everyone, burn. All right. We can go back to our fire rotation now. Everyone takes more fire damage. And now Luful is in a good spot. Luful is in a good spot where I don't actually have to use SP this round. So I'm going to do the very weird thing here. I'm actually not going to... Should I use Owlfire and then bank on it? Let's do Owlfire and bank on it. I think we'll be okay. So very minor damage. It doesn't matter. I'm only doing it because I don't need to heal. And then this is the big nuke. Let's hit with the nuke. We should have enough highlight meter to rotate around for one more use of highlight before the round ends. Yo, Wolfies! What's up, Wolfies? Please survive. All right, we got this. Okay, miss the next one, please. Please miss. Okay, no crits. That's fine, as long as there's no crits. All right, everybody is on fire. Sacred Flame. The score to beat is 14 million. Let's see if we can beat 14 million, guys. All right, we have one more ulti to drop. We can either make it fire damage against all foes. Everybody takes more fire damage. On is also getting hers in one turn, though. So we might actually just stick around for that. Let's see if this works out. Let me check on stacks on fire. Starfire for on is at 3. Perfect. So this is her big turn. This is the turn where she's gonna do the most amount of damage with Starfire 3. And since we're all out of resources, we're just gonna cast Starfire or her skill 1 and then move on. Okay, unfortunately we can't get another rotation in for on. That is kind of sad, but we will go ahead and use keys. We will use keys. We'll use keys highlight here in order to buff the final move here. And we trigger pulsating rhythm, which is kind of dope. All right, that's it. That's the run. Do we beat 14 million? We don't. Oh my god, we actually don't. So the Joker team, the cattle, on cattle and Joker at A6 is better than on cattle and key. Interesting. This is new information for me. Okay, we can definitely re-push this now that we have this information. Which Wonder personas are you using, Ice? I'm using a lot. I'm actually using a handful of different ones, Zeri. Depending on the team that I use. So for this particular team, for the my Ons team, the fire one, I am using Baphomet in slot 1. I'm using Baphomet because Baphomet, if you deal damage to burning units, then people take more fire damage. I'm also using Kushinada to set just passive attack permanent attack buffs every single time she receives a buff. And then I have Sarasvati in slot 3 as a healer and contingency persona. Is the pass for Phantom X worth it? Definitely is. I would say so. Afis, yes. I'm kind of like on the fence now. I'm like, do I try this again to push for even better numbers? I feel like for some reason I can do better. I'm gonna challenge myself on this actually. I feel like I can do better. And I also think maybe I can attempt a round. If I can attempt a rotation without tapping into Sarasvati. Because I did use one of the rounds on Sarasvati in order to heal. Right? So, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rotate this order around. I'm gonna go Kushinada first, then Baphomet, and then Sarasvati. I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try a rotation where I buff using Kushinada first, and then I use Baphomet for the rest of the run. Let's see how this works out. It's like using a level 100 Caterpie over a level 100 Kyogre, just because the enemies... yeah, exactly. It's kind of where I'm at in terms of like Joker's gonna do more damage than Ki, but Ki has the whole like set people's ass on fire thing, which is honestly really good for on. So I like to think that the Ki concept is going to be better, but I'm gonna test this out right now. Thank you. The Wonder personas are always the ones I'm having issues coming up for with teams, for sure. I have like a set persona build for Wonder for almost every single elemental team, and we'll be showcasing the Thunder one in just a moment when we get to fighting the other guild raid boss. So stick around and we'll get to the Lightning team in a second, Zeri. That Joker is busted. Hell yeah, he is. All right, let's go. So starting off with Masaru Kaja. Is your ass on fire? Yes, it is on fire. Perfect. That turns skill 1 into an AoE, so let's burn everybody. Please proc on. We need this to proc on. I think she got it, but I'm not sure. Let's find out. On got Starfire. Let's go. Good luck. Wait, who didn't? Is it Ki again? Ki got it. Oh, Lufel didn't get it. Okay, that's fine. That's best case scenario. Cool. I mean, we can work with that. Let's go. I still have not gone Joker. I think you got 11 days. You got 11 more days. Ow. Okay, the first highlight is coming up. I want to try something different this time. I want to use On's highlight first. If I hit with On's highlight first, the thing is that I'm trying to proc it twice. If I can proc On's highlight twice, then maybe we're onto something. But she just got stunned, so that kind of screws me a little bit. Yeah, she just got stunned, which means I can't use her highlight out of turn. That might be a problem. We'll see. It's 9 or 8 days left. Oh, is it actually? Oh, I thought it was 11 days. Yo, what's going on, DJ? Welcome. Yeah, oh, man. Honestly, I kind of want to reset this. This is already bad. I want to reset this. I need On to not be in that state. That might be the reason why On doesn't get to activate her highlight twice. If she's stunned like that, that's no good. So the idea is to use On's highlight as early as possible, so I can squeeze in 2 highlights in one run. Oh, wrong target. Okay, there we go. All right, please tell me you're burning. Good. All right, proc on us. I think it missed on key. If it missed on key, then that means On definitely got it. Yep, missed on key. Perfect. We'll roll with it. All right. Do I do this? Yes, let's. Do I do this or that one? Let me think. 96, or do I take the buff? Do I take the buff? Oh, I got to use this next turn anyway. Forget it. Nah. I was thinking about using the debuff, and maybe that would be useful, but I don't know. I haven't tested that number yet. I don't know exactly which one is ideal. All right, no critical on, and that's it. Good, that's fine. No crits. Okay. No crits. Good. Okay, good. Okay, this is fine. Okay, as long as there's no crits on, we are Gucci. We are good. All right, tier 1 buff here, and then we'll do the top tier buff in the next rotation. Rotate out, Baphomet. Let's light some fires. Because I got what's her name, the elemental, as Joker. That 5-star. What elemental? Targets are burning. It's time to get chosen. Oh wait, we shouldn't be chosen. We should be using this right now. Yes, I almost fumbled that. All right, so there is the first use of On's highlight. If we play this perfectly, we should be able to use that again before this run ends. The 5 that starts with the staff. Oh, Rin. All right, I'll see you another day in a few weeks if I'm consistent. Sounds good, Arsene. Take care. See you around. All right, Key was one that was missing, so let's go ahead and give Key this buff. All right, so this is simple. Just go ahead and go for a skill 1 here. It's no problem. All right, no matter how much damage I take here, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna try my best to hold off on healing. I don't wanna. I wanna test my theory out. There's definitely a chance I could die, especially if they get for 1 mores and all that nonsense. All right, tier 2, let's go. Yeah, or I'll pull him into the stream like I did today. Thank you, Brooklyn. By the way, how come your name is Rando and not Brooklyn? I'm just curious. Base target is on fire. Let's go. That means we can spread the fire using the Ring of Fire. And On loves it. On loves it when people are indeed on fire. So yeah, that's a win. Extra fire damage buff. Let's go. Okay. I don't think anyone has worn off yet. Yeah. Next rotation, we're gonna lose Starfire 3 on, so we have to be careful of that. Score to beat is 14 million. Anyone else notice the non-Phantom Thieves all say Phantom Duo? Oh, Persona. Wait, Persona Duo. Wait, where does this text come in the game, Diego? Because I had to get another account because apparently the other account violated guidelines. Well, surely the violation reason was not because of the name Brooklyn, right? That would be ridiculous. Oh, like she's Brooklyn. Leave her name alone. What the heck? Well, by extension, they should be leaving your account alone. But yeah. AoE burn. Okay. Okay, we definitely do need a heal here. So let's target it on. She does need Starfire, right? Yep, she does. All right, let's see how this pans out. This is gonna hurt. Okay, well, I think we might die. Are we gonna die? Oh no, not bad. Oh god. Oh god. No. Oh god, that's so close. Holy moly, this is so damn close. It's really scary. Oh god. Okay, we might need some help here. Let's see, what do we do? Do we YOLO it? I don't think we should YOLO this. Hold on a second. Let me see if there's anything we can do here. Okay, we can switch here for the heal. I feel like we might have to YOLO it. Let me see here. 24 SP. I don't have enough SP to use my AoE heal. Okay, I can't YOLO it. I have to save the highlight. I have to save the highlight for my Luful, so my Luful can heal the team. Yeah, and I go for damage numbers on this rotation. All right, let's see if this works. All right, party stats increase. Cool. We're gonna YOLO it. Fire. Let's go. Let's see if this backfires. I hope it doesn't, but there's a chance that it might. Spread the fire. Let's go. Okay. Luful, go for the heal, please. All right. Oh, what the heck? He got enough SP back. I was lied to. Oh well. That's a fumble. So that is something that I can actually get better at with the next rotation here. All right. Good to know. Good to know. I might get another chance with On. I have to see here. She just got knocked down. That's not good. Sacred Flame damage. Let's go. Megidolan. Oh, right. No, I don't like seeing those. Okay, that's fine. 2 more. Come on. Anybody but On. Damn it. Anybody but On. Let's go. Don't crit. Oh my god, I hit 3 crits. Okay, we survived. All right, so myth confirmed. We can survive without Sarasvati. Myth confirmed. Let's go. And by non-Phantom Thieves, I meant everyone not from base P5. Gotcha. Listen to when they use their persona. Oh, I see. Oh, persona duo. Oh, when they yell out their moves. I got you, Diego. Change to a healing persona and use Wonder's ultimate. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was thinking about, but I wanted to hang off on that. But we've confirmed the myth. We in fact don't need additional healing, so that's good. That's solid. Okay, you guys are all on fire. You guys are still on fire. We can do Chosen One. 5 stacks. Let's go. 84%. Oh, man. I don't think I'm going to get it. I don't think I can get it. Oh, no. 100? Oh, 100! Oh, damn! Yo, let's go. This actually worked. This actually freaking worked. Wow, that strategy worked. Okay, so we played it perfectly. If we keep it tight on every single turn, you can in fact squeeze out 2 rotations. Dude. Will this beat 14 million though? That's the question, right? I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Let's see it. Oh! Let's go! New record! So, when played perfectly, if you played it almost perfectly, you can in fact deal more damage with on Luful Key as opposed to on Luful Joker. There you go. Myth confirmed. 14.2 million is in fact a new record. Let's go. Oh man, that's good to see. I love this. Whew. That was crazy. Oh shoot. Thank you. I'll take my stuff. All right. Now then, now we got to push this one. This one is a little bit more difficult. Definitely a little bit more difficult. But guys, let me BRB real quick. Just got to run to the bathroom, get some more water. But when we come back, we will be getting more into Atavaka. Don't avocado. We're gonna be getting into how to defeat this avocado when we come back from the break. So give me like 5 minutes. I will be right back. And actually, I'm gonna alt tab and I'm gonna get some other music going here while you guys are on the BR back screen. So yeah, enjoy the music, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
From the pump back, pick up the trouble scattered all around. No time to taste right. Foresee your fevers, cause no one brought such press before. But against that over, night falls and lost not. Here comes the judgment. Fix what you messed up. full wide. Sent to your high Lord, desire wonders to hold light. Hurry to surrender. Night falls and knock knock. Here comes the judgment. Fix what you messed up. Take back the pungent breezes. Throw up the backlog. Turn to our rhythm. Rushing to loophole. Turning to rivers, this is we. Breaking the loop and revealing all your lies. Then breaking the loop and see how we'll change your life. Night falls and knock knock. Here comes the judgment. Fix what you messed up. Take back the pungent
Hey, we're back. These are the only ones I can interact with. That's right. So you can't defend if I do this, Joanne. Yes, those are the animated emojis. The animated emojis are in fact for subscribers only. Yes. Thank you, Diego. It was just it wasn't the name. It was because of some comments that had cuss words, which is a little unfair because you see comments like that all the time. Agreed, Brooklyn. But they don't get caught. They don't get taken down. I just decided to change the name, so my full name wasn't out for the world to see. Got you. Shall I still be addressing you as Brooklyn then? I feel like I should just be calling you Rando13 then. But let me know, Brando13. If you want me to use Rando or if you want me to use Brooklyn, either way, I'm okay with it. Also, I realized I was in the wrong tab. There we go. All right, back on the YouTube tab. I'm in the back of the Morgana van. Ooh, let's go. On kidnapped me, and I'm sure she did it for a very good reason, Pucci. I'm sure she did it for a very good reason. But yeah, let's get into the second run now. So I was actually thinking, I wanted to test the Joker strategy with this team, but that's probably not. Probably from. I'll do it offline. I wanted to test YUI Joker Marian instead of YUI Closer Marian. But either way, for now, we will in fact proceed with this team. That is YUI Motoha and Marian Closer, whatever. And then I do also want to do a test. I do also want to do a test by subbing Marian out for Soy. I want to see how these two characters kind of match out in terms of numbers. I don't know which one will do better. So yeah, I'll be doing 2 runs, one with Marian and one with Joy. But I want to see if I can execute these combos perfectly first. And the personas that we're taking into this particular run, why is it always at the bottom? And I like, no, that doesn't work. It's always at the bottom for some reason. But yeah, I am taking in Ame no Uzume. Ame no Uzume because when the foe is shocked, increases party's crit rate. And as we discussed at the beginning of today's stream, crit rate and crit damage by extension is basically what Yui's follow-up damage is all about. So we're going to be using this, and then we're going to be switching her off because this thing lasts for 2 turns. And when oh my god, this again. Oh my god, why? Why is the game doing this to me right now? Okay, so we cast this on turn 1, and then we want to switch to Yanosek on turn 2 in order to apply Marked, which is the defense debuff. All right, so that's basically going to be our rotation. Ame no Uzume turn 1, alternate with Yanosek, and then we'll bounce back and forth between the two until we really need to bring out some sort of a contingency plan. And the reason why I don't have Sarasvati in this team is simply because I have a dedicated healer that is Marian on this team, so I'm not too worried about tanking this. But if the enemy does overwhelm us in damage, I do have Elephant Man here in order to kind of keep things afloat. You never see it coming. Well said, well said. Also, Tijo, welcome to the stream. What's going on? All right, so first shot using Marian, second time with Soy. Let's go. Welcome back. Thank you, Ocean. Oh, what happened? Oh, did he just burn me? Cool. Boss, I made it to level 37 via Persona Battle Thing and coffees. Yes, coffees and doing your dailies. Dailies gives you 9,000 EXP per day, so that's a lot. Definitely you gotta be doing your dailies, man. Dailies for 9,000 free experience every single day. That is the burst of your EXP income. And then if you have a lot of coffees from the events and like all those stuff, yeah, cash in those coffees for stamina usage in the realm of repression. That's basically the secret of leveling up. Do you have a good substitute for Baphomet until someone gets to level 60 for on fire team? Yep. So for the on fire team next to Baphomet, I would use Lamia. I would use Lamia instead. I do believe I used Lamia before I switched. A lot of people are also into using the Fire Rider, the Nicolas Cage, the Skull Rider on the flaming bicycle. That persona. I forgot the name exactly. But those two personas are also quite good. I do recall switching back and forth, and I do recall Lamia being the one that I used before I went to Baphomet Zeri. All right, let's go. So turn one, let's go ahead and proc Spark Surprise on our dear Motoha. Motoha? Actually, let me think. Motoha is going second, which means this should come out after the fact. What I'm calculating right now is because I know for sure that Yui will get her highlight. She will, in fact, get her highlight ready to go. But here's the thing. The boss only has 5 turns. I know I can pull off 2 highlight rotations on with like using on. But the thing with her is that Yui actually needs another turn. Yui will need 2 more turns because Yui casts her ulti and then she buffs her party for 2 turns for the follow-ups. So even if I can squeeze in 2 rotations for this boss, I won't have the extra 2 turns after the fact to take advantage of this. So I think ideally we use Motoha's highlight first. So Motoha's highlight will do lightning damage and increase lightning damage taken. So I think my rotation is going to be Motoha first and then Yui's, which then means that I can feel free to use her buff without wasting any of the efficiency. Because player 2 lasts for 2 turns, and I was worried about having this kind of overlapping with her ulti. So that's kind of what this is kind of what I was like lingering on. But yeah, this is fine. It checks out. Player 2 on Motoha. Let's go. Hellbiker, that's the one. Oh my god, I couldn't figure it out. Thank you guys. I'm just my brain gets fried sometimes, you know. Also, Cassie, what's going on, Cassie? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Ghost Rider? Yeah, no, Hellbiker. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought about the whole Nicolas Cage movie. It's I gotta get my franchises straight now. All right, Blitz Mine because we can upgrade and increase party's damage. Let's go. These damage numbers are pretty bad. All right, so are you shocked? It is not shocked. That's actually not good. He's not shocked. Okay, so if he's not shocked, then my whole Ame no Uzumi plan kind of goes out the window. Although I can inflict shock. Ah, screw it. All right, inflicting shock. Let's go. Shock, please. 95%. Let's go. All right. So I can either buff my incoming, I can buff my outgoing now, or I can gain bless stacks. I can gain bless stacks and then apply a heavier damage buff. I think I'm gonna do that. Also, I get a free attack, so that's kind of cool. All right, I'll take the free damage. We'll always take the free damage. I'm actually thinking I want to burst this down, so I'm going to use Marian again. I want to burst her Rakukashas, or whatever these guys are called. Konnichiwa! Yo! Hello! What's up, Hollow? Hi, Diego. Just got out of work, and I'm tired and sore. Oh, no! That's not good. What's good, brother? Doing good, man. We're doing the guild runs. We're doing the live showcase of the Lightning team and the first of the 2. Well, we're doing the second, but the Lightning team is actually the first one. Anyway, let's go ahead and apply this. Okay, so rotation 2. Highlight is still not here. That is fine. We'll use Electric Bomb on the main target. AP1K. All right, first turn rotation's up. Let's go ahead and toss this one out. Increase shock on inflicts shock and increases electric damage by 10%. So we want to use her ultimate first, and then for the next one, we want to use Yui's. Hello, Ice. I'm okay. I'm sore and tired from work, but wanting to force myself to be productive. Oh, that's always the most hard. That's the hardest part. I feel you, Cassie. But the rest of your day is relatively work and or stress free. I hope. Follow up. Let's go. Oh yeah, I've been here the whole time listening. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate that. Since from beginning of the stream, wow, man, my man had the browser open and everything. Dude, Hollow, thank you. Thank you, sir. Are you shocked, by the way? Are you shocked? You are shocked. Okay, so I don't need to reapply that. I got this for 2 turns, so let's go ahead and hit that. Please give us a defense debuff. That would be great. Mark has been inflicted. Let's go. All right, so now we will use our diagnosis stacks here and heal. And then the heal will also improve our party's output for damage. Impressive, you sneaky. I'm sneaky. I'm always here, but not at the same time. Yes, you really never know. You never know. So be careful. Be careful out there. Don't be talking smack. Don't be talking smack about Hollow because we'll know. No frozen pizza for you now, bro. Oh, speaking of pizza, did you get food yet today, Hollow? Always have to make a point to ask my man if he had food. 55%, we can... Let me think. We can probably drop this another rotation, right? So we got Motohad that's acting up next, and then 2 turns before this comes around. I think we can actually forgo Sparky Surprise here. Oh, what do I do? Nah, let's do it. Never mind. Let's go. Let's go for it anyway. I have not yet. Gotcha. Now it's the time to do so. Boss, I heard from the radio in On's basement Takumi is after you. Wait, how do you know that? Poochie? Please, explain. Explain the logic. Which one do I go for? Do I have any technicals here? I don't have any technicals, so I'm actually just going to go for Wrathful Thunder. Yeah. Gotta take down these side minions. That is actually a lot of damage from a follow-up attack. Alright, switch back. Electric damage, critical rate increase. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Cast the Bui ultimate. Now we're going to get guaranteed follow-ups from every character for at least for 2 turns. Not for at least. Definitely for 2 turns. I don't know if Yui can survive this. If Yui can survive this with the shield, ideally I want to be attacking. I really want to be attacking. Oh man, this might be kind of risky. Screw it, let's YOLO this. We gotta try, right? We gotta try this. Perfect. We get the follow-up on the weak unit. This will proc that, and we'll get another free follow-up, and we can throw Yui to do her damage here. Not bad. Okay, she's okay. That actually hurt really bad. She's okay. She's got the shield buff from Yumi, so we're okay. All right, let's go. Oh god, thank God she hit her, not Yui. That was I was gambling on that. That could have been really scary. All right, so we should get a guaranteed follow-up on this one as well. Let's go. I forgot to check the score to beat. Damn it. I should have made a note of that. Do we inflict shock? He's already shocked, so we can actually sub out right now. But if I use electric, the damage is going to be increased further. I think we should probably prioritize electric damage right now. Yanosi can come later. All right. One more turn until Highlight is here. We do need to heal this time around. We do need to heal. All right, Highlight, who's up? We already used these 2, so it's got to be this one. Electric damage to 1 foe. Let's go. That's the one. Such low damage though, right? So low damage. Wind wall. What? 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 What does that do? Why did he use that? I'm so confused. Okay, I need to take out this Rakukasha like now. All right, please proc. Good, we got the mark. Let's go. All right. Gotta take this out. Give me that follow-up. Take it out. Oh, so close, so close. One more. Take it out, take it out. All right, good. We good. Survive this? No! No! Motaha, no! Ah, Motaha, she screwed us. Motaha died. Oh, damn you, Moto. No. Well, we failed. I would get the rope and food funnel with a buffet ready for you, bro. Let's go. Oh, it is a threat. I should be scared. Should I be scared? Possibly. Okay, maybe with a combination of lucky rolls, we might be able to better survive that. I got another strategy on my sleeve as well. We use Miyu's turn 1 buff twice in a row, so we can stack more seashells, and then we go for the burst one on turn 3. That's the one that took out Moto. So that could be a better way to go about it. Let's go again. Okay, so we go tier 1 AoE, and we'll use this twice. If that fails, then if it's really tight, then I'll just use tier 3. I'll use skill 3 on the second turn. That could work as well. 156. Hang on a second. Increases main target damage. I'll use that other ability when we have 3 targets on the screen. I think we need to take out these ads a little bit faster. Yep, Motaha ulti on turn 1. Wrathful Thunder. That should be good. I wish it prioritized him more, though. I don't know why it does that. Okay, there's the second one. Okay. Matarunda. Oh, this could actually work, too. This can guarantee my survival later on. Maybe we tie that in. We missed the defense debuff, though. That's actually... So this run is already subpar, which is kind of bad. Yeah, I haven't figured out this rotation as well as we figured out the fire one yet. Oh wow, that Brave Blade hurt really bad actually. Do we go one more? Let's go one more. We'll save the big one for the next rotation. Yo, what's going on, Queen? Hello. How you doing? All right, let's drop the big one, and then Yui's ultimate should be coming up in this turn anyway. That's like no damage. I love spicy Chinese food. How spicy can you go, though, Hollow? How spicy can you go? Do I have any technicals? Oh, I have a technical. Let's go. I'll take the technical. Still no activation? Really? I feel like this is late. Yeah, no, that definitely feels like it came in late. I wonder why. Okay, let me think. We have guaranteed follow-ups. I really want to make use of this. Like, I really want to make use of this follow-up to kill this. Let's hope our other character can survive this. All right, we hand off. Let's go. That's fine. I think she's okay. Okay, maybe not so okay. All right, here comes the big shield. We need the big shield now. Miyu, give us the big one now. Now's your moment. All right, we got the fat shield there. Let's go. Do I scratch him or do I do a little bit more? Let's do the big damage. I don't think the scratch is gonna do much. Okay, that's fine. We got 2 more turns. I'm gonna buff the rest of my lightning attacks on the following turns here. And that buff hopefully is enough to get us through this this next stretch. But I'm gonna Matarunda him right here just to increase overall survivability. So we're sacrificing a little bit on the score output in order to ensure that we survive this round. And do I go for this? Do I go for the heal or do I take him down? Let's go for the heal. Let's play it safe. Yeah, I haven't mapped this this strategy out perfectly, but I still think we're doing somewhat decent in terms of optimizing. 1 turn left. We definitely don't want to use this one. I'm gonna have to scroll down and wait to see what Joker can bring, or what Wonder can bring to the table. I just called him Joker. Oh boy, that's not good. We're gonna upset somebody out there. How spicy can I go? Real spicy. My spice tolerance is high. Are we talking like death waiver high? Have you ever had those wings hollow where you had to like sign a waiver before you have them? They're like, just if you die, it's not our fault. But also, if you can eat 50 of them, we'll give you this plate for free. Like, aren't you guys just like encouraging people to die? Like, what the hell? I never truly understood that, but I find it funny. All right. We got that. Ameno Uzume. But before we activate, we use ulti first. 7.8. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, we can definitely use Marian on the offensive for this turn, which is good. Do we have enough to kill this? I think we do. Wait, what? No follow-up? Oh, no. Did we just... Oh, I think we just lost a run because of the lack of follow-up. Damn, yo, that sucks. Well, that is what can go wrong. That is exactly what can go wrong. When you rely on characters that activate effects at 33%, yeah, it could be a big nothing burger, like right now. Solid. Oh, now you go for it. Come on. All right, well, Marian's gonna have to make it work. I guess we just finalize with this, and yeah, this is probably the best we got. Yeah. Oh, cool. We have this again. All right. Final turn. Let's throw this in there. It's kind of late. Kind of late, but you know, whatever. This is a very bad score, by the way. Let's see what we got. Did I even beat my record? I didn't even beat my record. This is 3.253. 3.253. What's my record? 3.7 is the record. All right, so 3.5 or 3.7 mil. I'm gonna try this one more time using the soy team that I had in mind, and we'll see if this works out any better. Wait, no, I haven't. I wanted to try that, but I want to try it with Rella one day. We always get close to doing it, but he chickens out. Yeah, I mean it's understandable. I think that's for good reason. For good reason, we can chicken out. Also, now I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. I'm just thinking out loud here, but what if we actually brought in Joker instead of Motoha? Would that be a good play? Then we're introducing another variable to the test. So let's not do that yet. Maybe we try that as a third test, but for now, no. 3.5, 3.7 million is the score to beat. So we got Ameno Uzume. Oh, jeez. I hate how it makes me select this every time. Uzume, where are you? Okay, I can't find you. Lightning filter. There she is. All right. Is there a point in subbing to our gummy friend here for rotation 2? I think so, because now that we have soy for on rotation, he can do the defense debuff, and I can actually utilize this and increase my own crit damage. If foe is shocked, increase by more. let's try this. Let's try this. We'll get that on the rotation, and I will still include the Matarunda guy for a little bit of a contingency, just in case we screw up. But now we also don't have a healer. Now we also don't have a healer besides Soy. So this can be this could get bad. But let's see. Let's see if the theory holds true. 3.7 mil is the score to beat.
楽しい勝負始まり始まり
I bet that bathroom has seen better days. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Wait, you guys tried a sandwich that required a wafer once? A sandwich, really? Something that is surrounded by bread for a spice thing. Okay. But I ended up locked up in the restroom the next day. Wow, man. Wow. Damn. I can't believe that's real, dude. That sounds scary. Wow. That's crazy. Morgana is a healer. I actually have them on my team. Yes, Morgana is in fact a healer. Although a little bit susceptible to power creeping. If arguably already power crept by Marian. But yeah, if you need a wind elemental user though, I find Morgana more value out of Morgana just kind of as a wind user for trials at this current moment. But anyway, smash it.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ
Okay.
終わらせよアルビルダ
Same strategy for the opening moves.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ
Now here comes the difference. We will be rotating between Amino Uzume and the Electric Gummy Worm. So let's see how this pans out.
お兄様
We're actually introducing two variables to this test. So it's a little bit inconsistent, but either way,
ありがとう
we're testing Soy versus Marian.
アッセーですペルソナデュ
Also, I want to see. Hold on a second. Where's the effects? Battle intel? Wait. Where's the thing about Rakukasha? So it summons Rakukashas, yeah. When Rakukasha is Shakalaka, when Shakalaka is defeated, the corresponding attribute damage of all Phantom Thieves is increased. That's right. That's the thing. So I have to actually kill the Shakalakas ASAP. That's that's a little bit strange now. How can I manage that? I need someone that can deal AoE blast damage. Do I use Wonder for this? Interesting. More stuff to think about. But first of all, let's get Motoha. Get her to throw her grenade. All right.
アルビルダは止まらない
And I guess is there any technicals? No technicals, okay.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ
Okay, I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna focus down the side units first, actually. I'm gonna focus down the side units and to see if that extra buff can make the difference. All right, so one foe or multi-foes? Let's go multi-foes. I'm gonna target you on the side, actually, so I can get that follow-up on this. Oh, that damage is horrendous. And I don't get a follow-up. I actually just don't get the follow-up.
こっちの準備
Pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. Not gonna lie. Pretty bad. She is dying. I'm gonna give her Poseidon's Blessing to give her a fatter shield.
私にお任せ
Yep. Because Soy is not truly a healer. Not a real healer, unfortunately. That day, I thought I was gonna meet the Maker. Oh dear. When we're gonna does his shadow time? Wait. When we're gonna does his showtime on your team, he can revive one of your teammates when they're down. Oh really? I didn't know that. Oh shit! No way. I gotta read that again. I did not know that, Joanne. I gotta go and edit that video then. Huh. Awesome stuff. Interesting. Value add. Anyways, are you guys resistance against this? You guys are not. But I feel I should be smashing hitting you anyway, right? For the decrease. Yeah, let's go. I already feel Soy is not as good as the Marian team. It feels a lot more shaky.
終わらせよアルビルダ
It's not as no way nearly as consistent.
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いしますわ
And she also brings the +1 because she has bless, right? So that's also a plus. Okay, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, fuck, I just straight up died. Wow, that's really bad. That was so bad. I gotta execute this better. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna ditch this and just stick with the Marian team. There's too many inconsistent factors with this strategy. But we'll also change up our strategy and aim to take out the Rakashakalaka's ASAP for this. That might be interesting. I want to see what that does. Rotation 1. Okay, that's fine. All right, level 1 shield for everyone. Hopefully Yui doesn't take that brutal hit like last time. Okay. I'm going to use this one, the meta dynamite. Actually, no, there's only one target. Yeah, there's only one target. It's not worth it. If both of the Shakalakas were on screen, then that's a different story. Do I icy heal now? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Now I'm thinking, do I go first? Nah. Stick with the strategy. Debuff first. Okay. Still no technicals? Damn, yo. All right, we're gonna target the one on the left and hope this activates. I think we got a guaranteed activation, right? Yeah. Okay, that one's down to half. We're gonna go Mazio, and we'll hit it on the right side, and we'll see if we can get the follow. Actually, follow up on the left side. That'll be good. Come on, follow up. Nice, we hit it. One more. Now we can do AoE damage and just chip away on the left guy. That hurt like hell. Why did that hurt so bad? Damn, Brave Blade is just good for any single Persona game. You're level 64, right? That's correct. Soon to be 65. Oh yeah, the timer did reset, so we're pretty much set. Okay, her ulti is coming up. Highlight is at 42. We got a few turns. I can probably pass this to Shun. Right? Should I pass this to Shun? No. No. Stick with the plan. Moto. We can probably knock this one out, though, with a regular Icicle Hatchet. Let's go. That's fine. Extra damage. Okay, now we use Wrathful Thunder on the left target and hope we get a proc. We just use player 2. We have a proc. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Wow, 13k? Damn. Okay. That's the wrong move. Ameno Uzume, and let's see if I can blow him up. Let me blow him up now. All right, cool. So we now, according to the tooltip, we should be having increased damage from the whole team. Let's see if this is true. So we got the Rakushaka buff, and now we activate Yui's ultimate. I think this is actually playing to what the developers wanted us to do, in terms of the ultimate, like the best way, the ultimate way to actually stream out the efficiency. I think this is it. Kill the Rakukashas, activate Yui's ultimate. How much does it do? When Rakalakashaka are defeated, the corresponding attribute damage of all Phantom Thieves are increased. No percentages. I guess we just have to take it for what it's worth and believe that the game is not lying to us. All right. Smash it. Let's go. Every single turn has to be a DPS ability now, because we don't want to. We need to make the best use of Yui's ultimate here. Yo, what's going on, Michaela? We are playing Persona 5: The Phantom X. 2 turns electric damage. Is this worth it? I hope this is worth it. I feel like it's not worth it. I'm pretty sure the other one, 4 hits on a single target, does way more damage. I might have screwed that up. Jude is here. Jude is here. Yo, what's up? What's up, Jude? Yo, Jude, thank you for the follow. And Michaela, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, thank you. Damn, look at that Yukari go. Hell yeah, Yukari dancing is the best kind of Yukari. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing? We just use Ame no Yuzume, so we can go ahead and switch back to the gummy worm. Oh, now that's a big number. Oh my god, those are big numbers too. What the hell? Yo, that... Okay, that hurt way more than it was supposed to. What the heck was that all about? Yo, that hurts so bad. Oh my god. Okay, what can we do here? I got one more turn here. I can use my ulti in order to heal my party, or I can use electric damage and increase damage taken for 2 turns. I kind of want to YOLO this. Nah, okay, I'm gonna use the heal and then use Shun to attack, so that way I can still proc her ultimate. I think this is the safer play. Doing good. I'm addicted playing this game. Me too, Jude. Well, oh, how far in the game are you? So I think Smash Hit is probably the best move we go for here. Proc the follow up. Reduce defense. Okay. All right, Wrathful Thunder for the rest of the run. Oh my god, that does so much more. I definitely screwed myself by using the second move instead of Wrathful Thunder when he was alone. Oh, that did so much damage. That's crazy to me. Okay, do I debuff him? Is he gonna kill me here? I feel like he might kill me here, but I gotta see this. I gotta see this through. Got the shock. No kills. Okay, wait, we did it. We did it. No, 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 no. Oh god, no, the run is over. Okay, all right. All right. Okay, this is the best that we've done. We'll definitely get a high score out of this, but this is not the best that we can do. All right. Let's just finish this run. Hey, this is good though. This next run, I will try to optimize. That's 3.2. Yeah, if we got the last turn with everybody alive, this was a new record right here. Let's go. I'm playing Devil May Cry. Nice. Which DMC are you playing, Michaela? I caught up to the story, just trying to do the side missions and stuff. Yeah. So the end of the second palace, then, right, Jude? Are you playing the new the roguelike Metro game mode, as they call it? All right, this time I should have used the Mata Runda, man. That's what I should have done. The Mata Runda is what screwed me. All right, we will get the hopefully ideal run this time. I'm gonna actually not do Blitz Mine. I'm gonna use Wrathful Thunder right now. Oh, look at that. Looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, Blitz Mine is a scam. I swear Blitz Mine feels like a scam. It just never works. Okay. All right. Summon your second Rakukasha, please. And then once it summons its second Rakashakalaka, then we start to burst him down. I can actually start chipping away at it now. Yeah, very little damage, but it's okay. All right, let's see something. Damn, no proc. I don't know if this will happen. We got all the lucky procs in the last run, and that's why it worked out so well. This time around, not so much. Not so lucky, not so lucky. Yep. One more. Mazio on the left target. Come on, give us a follow. We need this follow-up. Damn it! I'm a little bit. Okay, I was just gonna say I might want to reset, and then since she died, oh what the heck? What's going on here? Since she decided to die, and that's a solid reset. Yui looks so nice. It sucks I don't have enough gems to get her. Yeah, it's a bit of a toss-up. Definitely not necessary though. Oh, what level are you, by the way, Jude? I'm starting to think Sparky Surprise is also a scam. This is not. Give us the proc. Nope, no proc. No procs. Okay, I'll use Blitzmine. I'll use Blitzmine. Yeah, I don't see the 10% extra damage at all. Maybe it's rolling on a range and I'm just getting unlucky. Okay. Okay, she's feeling very supporty today. She's feeling very supporty. That's good, that's good. Level 62? Yo, let's go. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask, even though I think the answer is already yes, but are you already part of a Compagno, Jude? Gotta ask, because we're building one here as well. Currently at well, we actually just started purging some spots today as well. But we do have two empty slots, active and recruiting. Looking for active players, but also people that love Persona, above level 40, able to put points on the board. Sorry, Ice, but I gotta go. But it was fun watching you play. Thank you for sticking around, Brooklyn. See you next time. See you. Bye. Okay, let's lower that defense on the left side. Nice, we got the follow-up. Okay, that is that right there. We needed that. We needed that to proc. Yeah, I'm in my friend's Companion. I gotcha. No worries. Figured I'd ask. Doesn't hurt to ask. Now give us one more follow-up on the left guy. Okay, one more hit here. One more hit here, and we should be good. Please don't miss. Actually, why don't we just bolt you down and ensure that you die, huh? Let's try this. Please hit. Damn it! Follow up. No! No, dude! Damn it! And he dies. Why am I dying to Brave Blade this time around? This is so weird. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm casting. It's because I'm not casting Shun's taunt. That's why. All right. So Shun has to taunt. Shun has to taunt, and I need to get 2 lucky activations from Yui in order to make this work. This is exactly why. This is exactly why using Yui feels a little bit rough when it comes to pushing for numbers. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this from now on. Forget the other ability. Yeah, what the hell? No, yeah, okay. Forget the Wrathful Thunder. That is a scam. Scam confirmed. I will bolt this one though. No follow up? Okay, that's fine. Come on. Give us that shield, and then I will further shield us with Soi's taunt here. Okay, this rotation this time around, we use Icy Defense, and this should make all the difference for us to survive Brave Blade. Oh, he also Tarukajas him. That's why it hurts. Yeah, it's scary with no heal characters, but you got this. Yeah, Soi is not exactly like a heal character, but you know. All right, we make it through the second Rakukasha. Let's go. Give us that extra follow-up. 2 bolts. Okay. I'm thinking that when the event ends, the 3rd palace will be fully done. I hope so. I hope it's fully done. I hope it's not another case of like, hey, do 99% of the palace, but we'll gatekeep. We'll gatekeep the boss fight Until next time. I didn't like that. Follow up. Let's go. So we passed up on Soy's follow-up, but we gained that one instead. And we survived the Brave Blade. We survived the Brave Blade, and he tanks it for us. What a gentleman. That is best case scenario. All right. One more rotation is coming through. Let's put on a multi-haul. All right, so if we get lucky here, that'd be great. If not, you know what? Let's just Icicle Hatchet this. Kill? No, follow up. Yes, kill. Excellent. All right. Another Tarukaja. That is really scary, but so far, best case scenario thus far, and we have a guaranteed follow-up, so let's get it. How much damage? That's solid. If we can get a follow-up here, that would be wonderful. Follow up, please. No! No Brave Blade. All right, no Brave Blade. But we also whiffed that follow-up. Yeah, I don't like whiffing that follow-up. Oh man. All right, well, YUI needs to activate her ulti here, and then we have to kill the second Rakukaja. Rakukaja, what am I talking about? The Rakashakalaka, I don't know its name. I'm thinking that when the event, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm saving the boss fight was messed up, yeah. Like, I don't mind it, like, gatekeeping the story, but what did annoy me was that I got gatekept on the Realm of Repression. You know what I mean? The fact that I couldn't do Realm of Repression because that patch hasn't landed yet, that honestly was, that was really annoying. All right, that's a kill. Is this metaphor? No, but also welcome in, Emmy. This is Persona 5, the Phantom X. I probably need a heal at this point, but I just casted my thing, and I don't want to waste the efficiency of it. Oh, those are some sweet, sweet numbers. This should hurt too. Oh, dude! Let's go, closer. Best lightning elemental character in the game. What? What is this? What are these numbers, closer? What? Oh, closer. Oh God! Please survive. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. That was nothing. That was nothing. That didn't even hurt. We didn't even feel that. Here, eat my axe. Follow up. Let's go. All right, this is the second turn of the rotation, so this will in fact end right here. We can either do more electric damage or we can depend on. We might have to do this. Does he have Tarukaja? Do you have Tarukaja, good sir? Do you have Shock? Berserk. Tarukaja is still active. Okay, the fact that Tarukaja is still active means that he can, in fact, kill me next turn with a Brave Blade. So I'm gonna use the safer option and go for Soy's ulti here. Unfortunate, but it's fine. It's not like Wonder deals a ton of damage anyway. All right, eat my Wrathful Thunder. Oh, look at those numbers. Boom! That was not a crit. Oh man. That null crit was kind of sad. All right, Zeodyne, let's go. Last one. Okay, Brave Blade? No Brave Blade. All right, we're through. We're done. Oh God! All right, we survived. This is it. This is it. This is what we were looking for. This is actually what we were looking for. So, the question is now, do I just go for this? I think I just go for this. Are you shocked? Let me see. Are you shocked? He is shocked? Okay, I'm not gonna use Sparky Surprise. I'm just gonna hit him. Hi, yo, what's going on, Star? Hello, hello. Well, hope for the best. Follow up. Nice, that's free. We'll take all the free damage we can get. Quadra Lightning, of course. Follow up. Yo, that's sick. Let's go. All right, and we can end things off with an ulti. So do we throw 153% damage, or 77% damage and increased damage taken. Oh, Multiha wins. All right. I think this is the best we can do this run. This is probably the best that we can do. This is our last move here, so let's just make this count. What does the most here? 135? Can I check my own stats real fast? I'm being so technical on this final turn. All right, what? 177. Okay. 177. Okay. What about the other one? Oh, no difference? I can't tell? Can I even see the skill or the level, the persona that I'm equipping? I can't. These are my base stats. Can I see persona stats? Can I click in? I can't. Okay, but I can see that your Lunger is rank 5 and Ame no Uzume is rank 3. So, based on that information, I feel like Urunger's is higher level. So I'm actually going to finalize this last turn utilizing the snake here and the gummy worm, and we'll just hit it with Zeodyne, and this will be the end of our run. Please give us a follow-up for good luck. Come on, let's go. Nope, no follow-up. The game has to screw me at the end. 3.85? I swear to God, wasn't our record 3.7? I swear our record was 3.7. What happened? What's going on here? Hello? Game? What? What did we miss here? Yeah, what the total bot 3.85? Or maybe we were off by like a couple of digits? Maybe we were off by like less than 1,000. So 3.85, 3.8. What the? I have no clue. My best guess is that we were like a couple of hundreds. Maybe we were just a couple of hundred like damage points off. But that in fact is the best run that we did have. 3.85 definitely is more than our 3.2, the 3.2 million that we had with Marian, right? Because my record, I swear to God, my record before was 3.5 or 3.7 or something like that. That is weird. What the heck? Hydrate and stretch time. Thank you, Ocean. Let's do that. Damn, that's weird. Did you carry the ones? I mean, I didn't. I think that's what it is, Diego. I'm pretty sure it's like the digits in between, like the tens and the hundreds or something like that. Yeah, that was close. That was close, but no cigar. That was close, but no cigar. Okay, well, the new day is up, and it is also 5. Oh, man. Damn, today's stream flew by. Today's stream absolutely flew by. We got so into the whole character, the character optimizing and max minning, that I completely forgot about the time. Damn. Well, I kind of want to keep going. But it is 5. I gotta take my dog before my dog starts to get a little bit whiny. But man, I wish we had more time. I wish we had more time to push for SOS and all that stuff. I do think this. Hold on a second. Let me just check. Let me just check SOS. I think the guild ends in a couple of days, but SOS maybe a couple more. Let me check. SOS we have 9 days, and then the guild is what? Oh, what the heck? The guild is in 2 days. Yeah, okay. So the guild ends in 2 days. So this will in fact be over by the next time we stream, or it'll be in the same-ish. Yeah, we have a couple of hours before the guild raid events ends. Next time we come on stream, but we'll hang on to SOS. I will continue to do some more theory crafting, and then by the time the next time we go on stream, I'll come forth with, in my opinion, the best strategies that we can muster out with our units thus far for SOS. But we did cover a lot today. We covered basically the ins and outs of reasons why you should or shouldn't be pulling for Marian and YUI. We covered the synergies and the confidants that you guys should be prioritizing, and then we live demoed the strategy on how to get as high of a score as possible, which both of those scores are 1% in the 1 percentile or whatever the heck it's called. So yeah, maybe I'm crazy, but I think I'm onto something. I might be onto something. Also, I'm also on the sub-level 60 difficulty, which is nightmare mode. So that's also another reason why my scores are so high. So if you guys get unlock more thresholds, you will be able to punch up and challenge the next upcoming difficulties, which will give you a higher multiplier on your final score. So that's basically the reasons it. But yeah, next time on stream, guys, we will go through all the strategies involved surrounding Sea of Souls, and maybe we also play a little bit of Guitar Hero, whatever the band. The Persona 5X band minigame alongside the Metro. I really do want to be doing more of the Metro. I have been doing a lot of it, honestly, off stream already. Like, I can show you guys real quick as we get ready to wrap up here. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of it. As you can see, progress level 45 out of 100. It's not the greatest, but we're progressing pretty quickly. And my next thing here is to actually fulfill the special operations. The ones that are very endgame-esque are going to be the ones here. Clearing difficulty 6 with fire, ice, electric, and curse formations. An elemental formation is activated if you have 2 units. 2 units that belong in the same element. And of course, Wonder does not count. So you need to have Joker and Rin. You need to have Motoha and Bui. You need to have that useless person that I like a lot, Katone and Soy, which I don't think will work. I don't think this will work. You probably need Fox. I'm guessing the game is going to require Fox for this. Or you can have Lufol, Key, and On for this. All of that will work. But level 6 is quite hard. I cleared all the level 4 and 5 ones. Just kidding. Level 4 ice still hasn't been done yet. But it is definitely doable. I cleared station 4, or difficulty 4 and difficulty 5. I've yet to challenge difficulty 6, so maybe we do this the next time on stream as well. We'll figure it out. But it's still level 89. It's gonna be a teensy bit challenging. We'll have to see if we can muster through that. But that is gonna be it for now for today, guys. I will go back, download the VOD, and I'll edit those 2 guides that we dropped in today's video. We'll put them up on YouTube, hopefully sooner than later, since the season is coming to an end shortly. But hopefully you guys found the stream useful, knowledgeable, entertaining, all that jazz. If you found the stream any entertaining, if you guys enjoyed your time here today, would definitely appreciate a like or subscribe on any of the platforms that you guys are watching from. And also, why don't we do that switch right now? Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. And also, next time, coming on stream, we're going to be live next time Wednesday. This coming Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So 2 p.m. Eastern Wednesday, we're going to be going through SOS. We're going to be going through the Metroverse, the train riding, roguelike game mode that the game has to offer. But yeah, stream has been great. Other than that, totally forgot to do the Discord plug. I'm in such a hurry. I'm looking at the clock and it's messing me up. This is why we don't look at the clock ever, guys. But if you guys enjoyed the stream, if you guys enjoy hanging out with us, even when we're not on stream, if that's the thing, or if you guys are in our guild, in our companio, you guys can join us even when we're not live by checking out that link at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Alternatively, you can also click the link that our dear Ocean has just dropped in chat. That link will redirect you guys over to our community Discord server. That's where we talk about all things about anything, really. But it's also, there's a category specifically about Persona 5X where we discuss strategies and things that we're doing. Also, we have an announcements and guild channel. So if this looks like something that you guys want to be involved with, definitely join us in Discord. All right. Other than that, we do go live on stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. And thank you for the bomb, Cassie. And I will see you guys next time on Wednesday at 2 p.m. But until then, this is going to be Ice signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
show too.